Okay, let's see if I can get this stuff to work. Okay, it looks better. Okay, am I lagging? Can you guys hear? Can you hear me? Son of a bitch, man. Okay. Okay. I swear, man. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm being like what do you want to call it? Maybe I'm being cynical or whatever. I'm just being pissy. But my audio's overlapping. Oh, isn't that fun? Okay. Sorry, guys. It's gonna take me a sec to figure this shit out, I guess. The audio's fine for you? Um, Triffy says the audio's fine. Christmas Hake, is it still overlapping for you? Is it overlapping for anyone else? Okay. You guys say the audio's fine. So I got to give you guys a lot of context for what happened today in the beginning of the stream. Let me. So I wanted to upgrade the stream. I wanted to have alerts, subscriber notifications, all that kind of stuff. But the software that I was using before, I couldn't figure out how to do it. Whenever I tried to do a new alert, whenever I tried to do anything with the software I was using before, it wouldn't work. Like it wouldn't appear. It would say like, yeah, you did it, and then it wouldn't be there. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to use different software. So yesterday and this morning, I tried to use Stream Elements because that's what people recommended. So I started up Stream Elements. I was going through the process. And I don't know if it's just me, because it might just be me. Plenty of other people use it. But it was literally melting my computer. Like when I say melting my computer, I mean it. I tried to move a picture in Stream Elements, and it caused my whole computer to freeze. Gave me a warning that said my RAM was being used to the max, which I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. Okay? It was using all of my RAM, and then all three of my monitors flickered white on and off really fast, and then my computer crashed and shut down. So that was fun, figuring that out. I had already done work in there trying to get the alerts and stuff to work, so I was like, okay, this is apparently not going to work. So I go Streamlabs. I said, let's do Streamlabs. Let's see if that works. And it works. Streamlabs is working so far. However, I tried to do the multi-streaming thing with the YouTube Shorts, and that's what probably caused the lag. Of course, it doesn't work for me. It'll work for everybody else. And then my mic was all messed up earlier, so I had to fix my mic. I had to do jump through a whole bunch of hoops. I woke up this morning at 9, and I've been doing this stuff all day, and I was doing it yesterday too. Not only that, but I had to go to the doctor today at 12:45, so I had to do that. Then Stu's out of town right now, so I have to go in and check on Stu's dogs and let them out and walk them and all that fun stuff. And Stu lives like 30 minutes away from me. Now, I thought and plus also, it is my brother-in-law's birthday. So my wife is out of the house all day, and we only have one car. So I had to get Jimmy to take me to Stu's. But the freeway was so backed up. We left the house at like 2:30. The freeway was so backed up that getting there took forever. Then I had to do the dogs. Then I had to come back. That's why I started at 4:30. So as you can tell, I have been having a day. Okay? But I think now that we have got all this figured out and I've given you guys a little context for why you've been getting notifications all day of me testing stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to overburden you with notifications and everything. But before we get started with me explaining why we're going to be playing Pokemon now, is anything wrong on your guys' end? Does my voice sound weird? Does anything look weird? Do I need to fix anything? Happy birthday, brother-in-law, indeed. Let me know if there's anything I need to fix right now so I can take care of this stuff. I tried my best to get it all taken care of earlier today, but there might still be some hiccups. So please let me know if anything's wrong from what you guys can see. If not, then we can get started with the stream. Also, I just want to let you guys know I didn't stream on Sunday and I started late today. But I am going to stream longer on I'm going to stream longer on Thursday. I'll start streaming at like 2 and we'll go till 9. Probably on Thursday. Good. So it seems like we got kinks worked out. And I got some cool stuff. You know, if one of you guys want to test it, if you like unsubscribe from the channel and subscribe again, I got like cool little notifications that show up now. And then I'm going to be able to put like banners and stuff on the screen too. It's going to be pretty cool. So thank you guys for, bearing with me here. I know yes, it's a very terrible burden, Triffy. I know. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm sorry for all the notifications, the Discord messages or whatever. The title says portrait. Yeah, it's definitely not meant to say that. So let's take that away. But yes. Hi, Nicholas. Hi, Christmas Egg. Hi, Triffy. Hi, Jamara. Hi, Koke. It's nice to have you guys here back in the stream with me. Again, I'm sorry for all the stuff, but for whatever reason, I follow the videos. I follow all the guides to the letter. And I just have problems unending, no matter what I do with any of these streaming platforms. I wish it was just as simple as booting it up and it works how it's supposed to work, but it doesn't do that. So, I apologize. But we're here now. And anyway, so why are we playing Pokemon instead of Night Rain? Let me discuss. There you go. Pokemon. I'll have the sound on in a minute too, by the way. I just didn't want the start music to be playing while I was talking about stuff. I noticed I'm having fun with Night Rain. I like Night Rain. I think it's a great game. However, I noticed that a lot of you guys haven't really been watching. And I get it. It's not really, in my view, it isn't really that great of a viewer experience. It's a little more chaotic and fast paced, and I don't know. I've told you guys way back when I started streaming that I got the idea for this channel off of Pokemon and Dark Souls. Pokemon first, Dark Souls came second. So my idea, it was like last year in October or August or something, where I thought like it'd be really cool to do like a gambling based Nuzlocke. And I looked it up, and there's a couple people who have done gambling Nuzlockes before in the past, like years ago, but it never really caught on. And I think SM7P, or there's a Pokemon YouTuber, I forget what his channel's name, but he just released the Gamble Lock, his own version of the Gamble Lock last month, and I knew it. I was like, if I don't get this shit started, someone else is going to do it eventually, and thankfully I'm not like directly copying him. His only has like one rule. I have a bunch of crazy rules that you can see up there that we'll go over in a minute. And I might have to tone down the craziness on the rules depending on how hard the run is. It might be impossible. Like we'll see here. But I I just really wanted to because I'm talking, Nicholas. That's why I don't want the audio to be on right now while I'm explaining things. It's going to get annoying with this looping title music. So I just really wanted to get started with the Pokemon stuff. This has always been something that I wanted to do with this channel. It was Dark Souls and Pokemon. Pokemon was my first idea. And I wanted to start with Emerald version. So that's what we're doing today. What was I going to say? Triffy, the VODs are archived because in those VODs, I accidentally included some personal information, and it's not crazy personal information, but I'm a little more loose with the information that I give out, and I shouldn't be. And my wife, you know, she reminds me of that, and I need to edit out that personal information. I just haven't had the time. I shouldn't be doing that. You know, I know you guys aren't going to do anything, but I'm not worried about you guys. I have a very large channel on the other channel, and who knows? You never know what's going to happen with people online. It's not a good idea to reveal too much about who you are, because someone might show up at your doorstep that you don't want to show up at your doorstep. So I need to edit out some of that personal stuff, especially some of the things Jimmy said. But it was mostly me, not. Jimmy just likes to say his address, which you guys know Jimmy's my friend, and his address will give you a clue, you know, kind of where I am. And so that's why those VODs are down, and they'll be back up at some point. But anyway, guys, like I said, I have wanted to be better safe than sorry. Exactly. I have wanted to start playing Pokemon. That was my goal after Night Rain, was to play Pokemon, but I decided to start a little early. I think this is going to be a more fun experience for all of you, for me too. I think, you know, it's a lot more chill playing Pokemon. It's not as crazy, and it's going to have its moments, but we can talk, we can relax, we can have a good time playing the game. But as you can see, now let me make the background. I made it transparent so it's not so annoying for you guys while I'm playing the game. But let me go ahead and show you what I've created here with my Gamble lock. Okay. So yes, it has calmed down, Tracy, and I meant to reply to you about the audio stuff. That's very helpful, but I've had a day, you know. So we'll talk later. But thank you for the audio stuff. A future Aura sponsorship, yeah, exactly, Chris. Exactly. So my idea for this Gamble Nuzlocke is we're doing the hardcore Nuzlocke. So this is the hardcore Nuzlocke rules for anyone who's not familiar. So I should say what a Nuzlocke is in general. So a Nuzlocke is good, Tracy. Good to hear. A Nuzlocke is when you play it a little more personally, like when you have to name all your Pokemon. If they faint, they're considered dead. So you have to like put them in a box or release them. That's like the primary rules for a Nuzlocke, right? Hardcore Nuzlocke takes it to another level where you can't use items in battle, like it says right here. You may not level your Pokemon past the level of the next boss trainer. So the next gym leader, if they're highest level Pokemon, like for example, I have this pulled up because I don't remember them all. Roxanne and Emerald, her highest level Pokemon is 15. So before the first gym, I cannot level up my Pokemon past level 15. Also, Nuzlocks are typically played on set mode, which means after you knock out a Pokemon when it's on like switch mode, I think it's called, it asks you if you want to switch Pokemon or keep the one you have in. In set mode, it doesn't give you that option. You have to make switches during battle. So that's what the hardcore Nuzlocke rules are. Now, how I'm doing the Gamble lock is I can only catch the first Pokemon that I see. And by the way, this is a randomizer. So it's an Emerald randomizer. I can only catch the first Pokemon that I see on a route. One Pokemon per route, the first one I see. That's what I get. When I'm battling, this isn't for wild Pokemon battles, because I did test this out before I started the channel, where I was like flipping a coin or picking a card for every move when I was battling wild Pokemon, but grinding, that gets very annoying very fast. So when I'm battling a trainer, I have to draw a card to see which move that I can use. If I draw a heart, it's the first move. If I draw a spade, it's the second move. Diamond, it's the third move. Club, it's the fourth move. I'm in the beginning of the game. Not all Pokemon are going to have 4 moves, but when I do have the capability to give them 4 moves, I can't bypass the card drawing rule by like only giving them 2 moves. I have to have 4 moves at all time. If I want to use a TM, if I want to teach one of my Pokemon a move, I got to flip a coin to see whether or not I can teach them that move. Then the last rule is when I'm in battle, if I want to switch out, I have to flip a coin to see whether I can switch. And if I can switch, I have to roll a 6-sided die to see which Pokemon that I can switch to. Now, that last rule might get taken out. That's what I meant by I've put a lot of restrictions on this. I feel like that last rule is going to break the run in a lot of ways, any runs that I do, but we'll see. It's a lot of gabbling, a lot of madness, a lot of chance, a lot of luck. Yes, it's going to be madness. It's going to be madness, Koke. So it's going to be a crazy experience. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I have my draw a card, flip a coin, roll a die, all right here, and I have Bulbapedia open, just so it reminds me what the highest level Pokemon is for the gym leaders. Now, in the future, something that I want to do, because I think it's gonna be kind of lame a little bit if I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to do this, right? So I'm gonna have it full screen, and I'm gonna have to switch back and forth all the time, you know, to do the rolling and the drawing and stuff like that. I think what I want to do in the future is I want to get a second webcam, and I want to point it at my desk, and I want to like actually physically roll a die and draw cards and flip the coin, right? So I don't have to do this switching back and forth stuff. But that's something that we'll do in the future. You know, it's like I said, I'm still learning, still working out kinks, still figuring out how I'm going to do this stuff. But yes, that is the essence of what we are doing today. We are doing an Emerald Randomizer Hardcore Gamble Lock. That is what this is. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Yes, it's going to be. let the madness begin. So again, sorry guys for the late start. Sorry for all the test notifications earlier. But now we're here. Unfortunately, I am going to have to end the stream at 8:30 because I do have to go and take care of Stu's dogs again. But like I said, on Thursday, to make it up to you guys for not being here on Sunday, I'll probably start streaming at 1 or 2, and we'll go till 9. So we'll have an extra long stream on Thursday. But for today, it's going to be at 8:30. Let me go ahead and turn this up now. Now that I'm done with my spiel, we can have Emerald. Yeah. All right. We'll put it on 20. I don't know. Is that loud enough? Is that loud enough? Oh, I'm sure it will be, Tracy. I'm sure it will be. Let me know if that's too loud or not loud enough for the game volume. I'll adjust it as need be. Oh, okay, that's part of the fun. We'll see how that goes. You know, like I said, I might have to tweak rules as we go, depending on how impossible the run gets. If it becomes too impossible with the rules, some certain rules that I have, then I will make sure to switch them. But for now, we're gonna make it as chaotic as possible. As chaotic as possible. So, okay, good. The volume's good? Good. I could stay at Stu's house, but I have a lot of stuff that I have to do all the time. Like this, for example. You know, I can't really stream at Stu's house. I can't record videos for the other channel at Stu's house. So yeah, it's better this way. Like, even if it's a little much, but you know, that's what you do for your friends. They need help, you help them out. And so, it's a burden that I'm happy to bear. Even if it might be a little inconvenient sometimes. And you know, it's only for today. It's only today. It's not bad. More relaxing by process of elimination? Exactly. Now, okay, so let's get started with our hardcore Emerald Randomizer Gamble Lock. I might have to switch these buttons real quick because I don't know if I like X being A and Z being B. I don't know why, but it feels better to have them reversed. Feels better having them reversed. All right, we're gonna see who we get first. What kind of starters we're gonna get? You know? Oh no, we can do music DJing. We can do music DJing. In fact, I will go ahead let me hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me get into the game and see if I can turn the music off in the game, because that's going to be real annoying if I can't turn the music off. Also, I need to make sure fast forward speed unbounded. We'll do fast forwarding is going to be helpful at points. Let's see how fast that is. Okay. Shh, sorry. That's that fast forward music, huh? So good. So good. Ian, how we doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. I finally figured out all the fucking kinks that I had today. Just getting this program switched over. And it should be a good, from this point on, is gonna be good. Even though I couldn't get the short stream to work, it is what it is. I'll figure that out another day. And like I said, I got cool new banners and stuff. If when people subscribe, and if you guys give me like a super chat, it should come up with a cool little message with like gambling sound effects. It's pretty cool. But what are we gonna name ourselves? What are we gonna name ourselves? Let's see. We're gonna be Sweener. Nice and original. Never been done before. Sweener. Yeah. It is a pronoun selection indeed. Yes it is. It's Sweener. It's Sweener. Yeah, one thing at a time, exactly. I think Twitch is working though, which is good. Yeah, so I'm streaming on Twitch, and I'm streaming on YouTube, which works for me. Which works for me. Gambler. Oh, Gambler would have been a good name. Gambler would have been a good name. Maybe next Pokemon run. But this is Emerald. Emerald Gen 3. I love Gen 3. I don't know what's my favorite gen of Pokemon, honestly. It might be it's a close toss up between 2, 3, and 4. Those are my 3 favorites. So I'm happy to be starting with Emerald. Rogers for Kenny Rogers, the Gambler. There you go. There you go. There you go. But yes, I'm shelling. I'm Silversteining today. Thank you, Ian. Two birds of a feather, stay handsome together. Let's see what our stars are going to be though, because so this is a randomizer again. We're not going to have the regular old starters. No Trico, no Mudkip, no Torchic, unless for some random chance they appear. But we're also gonna, you know, gotta roll a die to see which one we're gonna pick. A 3-sided die. And I'm gonna check. Give me 1 sec. I'll check about that music. Don't forget to set it. I won't, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Let's see. Sound. Oh no, stereo. Well, stereo's good. So how about this? We'll do the song requests. If it gets a little annoying, because I can turn off the game music if you guys want, or I can keep it on. We'll see what you guys want, but I'll go ahead and put the thing on, the music on. Let me hear it myself. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's a little much already, I can tell. So let me turn off the game music. I'd rather you guys be able to play the kind of music you want to play, you know? That's always a lot more fun when you guys get to be involved in the music making process. And look at this. This good music anyway. Good music for the stream. Let's set the time. What time is it? What time is it? It's 5:07 my time. 5:07. LaRue, welcome back from Colossal Con. I'm so sorry that you got sick and too drunk. You know, it happens when you're having a good time, though. Sick and drunk, it tends to happen when you're having a good time. Oh, that's right, Ian. Interviews. Thanks for... I've been selected for the second round of interviews for president. Ooh, nice, Ian, nice. I hope all the best to you. All the best to you. I hope it works out and you get the job that you want. We set the time. Okay, now I can fast forward without hurting your ears too. That's another good thing. So let's do a little fast forward in here. Beep 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 beep. Yep, I'm in your house. Just coming in the house. Don't worry about her. I just want to see your daughter. No reason. No reason. We're just friends. We're just friends for now. Let me look at our Pokeball. There we go. Hello, daughter. Hello, daughter. And let's go help old Birch out. Okay, this is where we're gonna get our starter. Let's see what our 3 options are going to be. Our 3 randomized options. My bag, there's a Pokeball. Yes, there is. And, okay, Larvitar. Duskull. Or Electrode. Okay. I mean, honestly, as good as Tyranitar is, I feel like I don't want Larvitar. Because Tyranitar evolves at, like, level 55 or something like that? Something crazy? So let's see what we get here. So we'll do 1 for Electrode because he's on the left. Larvitar will be 2, and then Duskull will be 3. So let's see what we get. 1. So Electrode. I got a fully evolved Pokemon straight out the gate. Maybe that'll be helpful. Maybe it won't. We'll find out. We're Electroding. I like Electrode. I would consider Electrode one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, even though he's very basic. I don't know, I've always kind of liked Electrode. New cosplays you dropped proved to be popular. Now I'm just at home and playing Deltarune. Nice. Very cool. I don't know what Jebel is. And you're welcome. Ian. You're welcome. Sorry, not Ian. Ian. My bad. Let's see here. Oh, I got 4 moves out the gate. So that means I can do the card drawing thing right here. Alt tab to this. And where's my cards? Okay. Drawing a card. Club is 2. Tackle. Very good. You know what? Actually, this is a wild Pokemon, so this is not a trainer battle. I'm just gonna go through this one. But it's good to know I have 4 moves. Except, do I have self-destruct? Is that what I saw? Because that's gonna suck. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. So if I had self-destruct, this run was gonna be probably over real quick. But yeah. What's the unusual music request? Christmas, let me know. Yes, we have to give a nickname to Electrode. What shall Electrode's name be? What shall we name our very first friend in our Pokemon run, ladies and gentlemen? Throw some names out. For Electrode. It might be okay, Christmas Ache. Except the problem with that might be, even though YouTube wouldn't recognize it as like belonging to the person who sang it, let's say whoever did the cover on their channel, they can still claim it. You know what I mean? So whoever made the song could possibly make a claim on it. I'll say let's do a couple. I'll let you do a couple this time and see what happens after the stream. Slide, Dynamo, Testicle. Testicle is very good. And then we got Labacop, Pokeball backwards. I do like Labacop. Testicle, Voltron. Voltron's good too. Testicode. There we go. Testicode. That's what it's got to be. Testicode. Thank you, LaRue. That was some great options there, but I gotta go with Testicode. Testicode just sounds too good to pass up. Testicode. Very good. Testicode the Electrode. Very nice. Very good. Let's do the fast forwarding a little bit. And we gotta go find May. Alright, May. Wait, do I not get to rename my... Horsey. Okay. So, I don't have any Pokeballs yet. Right? So I can't catch this. But when I come back here, I gotta find a Horsey again, and that's the Pokemon that I can catch on this route. So, we'll go ahead and take out a little Horsey here real quick with Testicode. But then when I come back here with Pokeballs, I can get me a Horsey. I thought about adding a rule. Oh wow, a Marowak. Get away. Okay. So again, if Nuzlocke rules, if a Pokemon gets knocked out, that means they're dead. They gotta go. But if all my Pokemon get knocked out, that means the game's over and I have to restart. So yeah, I did not want to fight that Marowak, just in case. Just in case he knocked me out and ended the run right here. But I was thinking about adding a rule where like I had to flip a coin to see whether or not I could throw a Pokeball, but I think it's going to be hard enough already. So the first Pokemon route rule, that's going to be in place no matter what. So like when I go back to get a Horsey, the next Horsey I see, if I knock it out on accident, I can't catch a Horsey again. I only get that one Horsey. That one Horsey. Corinne, welcome, Corinne. How are we doing today? Nice to see you here, Corinne. Nice to see you. Okay, hold on. A Grovyle in the grass. What did I just beat? What did I just... Oh, an Absol. An Absol. So I can get an Absol here, too. So, I need to get some Pokeballs. I need to get the balls. I test the code. I need more balls. Hey, leave me alone. Let's go ahead and use my potion, because I'm pretty sure I have to battle you, and I don't know what the hell you have. What am I holding? So, it gives you a random item, too. What are you holding, dude? Where's the held item? I forget. Oh, a repeat. Oh, I have a Pokeball. Hey, look at that. I have a repeat ball. That's pretty cool. Testacode was holding a Pokeball. How appropriate was that? All right, stop it with the fast forward thing. Give me that. Give me that. Thanks. Thanks, guy. Thanks for the Pokeball. Appreciate that. All right, May. What do you got? What do you got working? What do you got working in them balls, huh, May? Huh, May? Oh! Okay. Does Sonic Boom do 20 out the gate? No, come on. Sonic Boom. Oh, it always inflicts 20. Okay, good. So as long as, let's see. Come on. Bam, bam. Aha! One hit. All right, Larvitar could have knocked me out. You know, the ground type. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I didn't want that to happen. So I'm glad we had Sonic Boom there. Sonic Boom might carry us for a little while, honestly. That's going to be a good move. Oh, I didn't do the... Sorry. I promise I'll draw cards next time. That was my bad. I'm still getting used to my own rules here. Let's see. Looking at chat. Currently in the workplace lunchroom, waiting so I can get the fuck out of here. I bet you are. Nobody wants to be at work, Luru. Nobody wants to be at work. Bungie, what happened? What happened with Bungie, Corinne? Interesting. Interesting dilemma. You're having dilemmas lately, Corinne. Last time you had a dilemma. Now you're having a dilemma. I'm sorry for all these dilemmas. I'm sorry. So we got a level 7 electrode. Test a code. Electrode. And, yeah. We'll see how this goes. Maybe we'll have a Horsey. Maybe we'll have an Absol. I'm also limiting myself to 3 Pokemon in my party. So, like, Roxanne only has 3 Pokemon in her party. So that's what I'm limiting myself to. I can't have 6 going into Roxanne's fight. I can catch more than 3. I just can't, use more than 3. So I can keep them in my box for later if I want to use them. Thank you for the Pokédex. Now, is this... In this game, did they give you some balls? I forget, because... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Thank you. I think they gave them to you in Gen 1 too, but I for some reason I remember in like blue and red that they don't give you any. Ah, yes, my running shoes. My running shoes, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yep. Got it. Press B to run fast. Will do. Thank you. Alright, let me find a Horsey. That's a Marowak. Running. Because I don't want to... And actually, you know what's pretty great? Oh, a Gorbis. Nice. You know what's pretty great about having an Electrode as the first one? Jirachi. Okay, well, I mean... Bye, Jirachi. The Electrode is incredibly fast. So, okay, this is the only Horsey I'm gonna get. This is the only Horsey I'm gonna get. So, I need to catch this thing. Horsey? Horsey? Don't die. Oh, good. Electrode's really fast, and if anyone who doesn't know, the runaway mechanic in Pokemon, it depends on how fast... It also depends on the levels, but it also depends on how fast your Pokemon is. So the faster they are, the higher chance they run away, and Electrode is fast as shit. So, this is nice. This is nice. This song is from Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country. Hey, Triffy. This is a masochistic gambling run. This is what this is. This is what this is, Triff. This is what this is. Sounds good, Corinne. We'll see you back soon. I know, the poor Jirachi's gone. The poor Jirachi's gone. Okay. Bye, Jirachi. But we got a horsey. Horsey's better than Jirachi, right? Everybody knows that. Let's name our horsey. What do we think, guys? What should we name our second friend? Our second horse-like sea friend. Our seahorse. Man friend. What are we naming him? Yeah, it's a him. It's him. I'm partial to Steve, but I want to see what you guys think. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, Triffy. But like I said, because I didn't have Pokeballs, you don't get Pokeballs until after you beat May. I'm considering like Horsey's the first Pokemon that I found. So when I have Pokeballs, I'm coming back to catch this Horsey. If I knocked this Horsey out, I wouldn't catch another one. Now I'm gonna go do Absol, and if I knock out the next Absol I find, I'm not gonna do that one either. So, yeah. Gay sex with Sweener. I like that. I like that. Seaman. Horse Steve. But yes, hello Mark and Game Faces. Nice to have you guys here. I haven't seen you guys in before. It's nice. Always nice to see new faces in. Seahor or Horse Steve? Seasteed. It's got to be Seahor. It's got to be Seahor. He's a gigolo. Seahor's a gigolo when he's not in the party. When he's in the box, he's out being a gigolo. He's a Seahor. Thank you, Seahor. We got Testacode. Oh shit, I keep pressing. See, that's what I meant by having the buttons like that. We got Testacode and Seahor so far. We're doing good. We're doing real good. We're doing real good. Bop, 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 bop. Let me put the fast back on. That's one cool thing about playing ROMs is you get to fast forward. Oh, Lily's so cool. Cradilly is one of my favorite Pokemon. That's unfortunate that we didn't get that first. Metatite. I need an Absol, buddy. Where's my Absol? And a Hoot Hoot. I like Hoot Hoot too. Yeah, that's one thing about playing ROMs is the fast forward function is really nice. Especially when you're just grinding or like trying to find a Pokemon like this. It's great. Some games when they do like remasters, like Final Fantasy X, if you play Final Fantasy X on the PC, the Final Fantasy X remaster, they have a fast forward function which makes grinding so much easier in that game. Because anyone who has played a Final Fantasy game, you know, like eventually you're gonna have to do some grinding, and grinding can be very, very tedious. Come on, give me an Absol. Give me an Absol. Emerald crazy nostalgic for you? Yeah, I love Pokemon, man. Pokemon was my very first game. My very first game system was a Game Boy Color, a red Game Boy Color, and Pokemon Red. I got it as a gift from my aunt all the way back in, I believe it was 96. It was either 96 or 97. There we go. There's my Absol. So this is the only one. This is the only one that I can get. Okay. If I knock it out, it's gone forever. No more Absol. But yeah, it was my very first game. It was what introduced me to video games. Ooh, Paralyzed, good. So that's another great thing about having Electrode. We got static on this thing right in the beginning. That's going to help a lot with catching stuff. Oh yeah, this era of Pokemon was great. This era of Pokemon was great. Honestly, Gen 1 through 4 was a fantastic... Oh, see, there it goes! I critted. So now Absol's gone forever. We just lost Absol. No more Absol. All right. It is what it is. It happens. See, that's the beauty. That's the beauty and the tragedy of Nuzlocks. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. But rewinding currently not enabled. I'm sure it's not because I don't want to do that. Now this era of Pokemon was great. Gens 1 through 4 were fantastic. 5 got a lot of flack when it came out, but 5 was also good. I feel like 1 through 4 is when Pokemon really peaked. It's still good, but it really peaked back then. Let's see what we get now. A Meganium out the gate. Okay. Maybe I can get me a Meganium to make up for the Absol. Oh, a Growl. Thank you for the Growl. Okay. No, that was a crit, but it wasn't a bad crit. Come on. Come on. One more. No. One more. Come on. No crit. Okay, good. Meganium. Meg, please. Meganium, please. Don't kill me. Don't kill my electrode. Don't kill my testicode. Don't kill my testicode, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. No, come on. It's got such a high catch rate, I'm sure. Come on. Ah, yes. Okay, we got it. 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 You have 349 Pokemon plushes? That's a lot of Pokemon plushes, my friend. That's a lot of Pokemon plushes. All right, what are we naming Meganium? What are we naming Meganium, huh? It might be. Is it Final Fantasy XIV music? Let me check. Lost City of Amdapor. That's from Black Shroud, the Black Shroud. I think this is just part of the regular old playlist I got going here. What do we think for Meganium? What do we think for Meganium? Sorry, this alt tabbing stuff. Like I said, I need to get that second webcam for the yeah, no, I don't necessarily mean Pokemon peaked as far as story goes, but as far as like it being in the cultural zeitgeist. I felt like 1 through 4, Pokemon just like it was everywhere, and Pokemon is still everywhere, but it's just not as prevalent as it used to be. Pokemon used to be the thing, you know what I mean? It used to be it. It was Pokemon. And that kind of fell off. Everything falls off. You know, now it's like if you ask a kid what's the most popular game, it's Fortnite, you know, or something like that. But no, Pokemon is still great. I still love Pokemon to this day. I've not been keeping up with it, but I have a living dex up to Gen 7 in my Pokemon home. I need to catch up, you know. Flower Power. I like Flower Power. Wii Sports was a good game. Yeah, no, I've noticed like if you don't play Pokemon when you get when you're really young, you're probably not gonna get into it. I mean, I could be wrong. I think that most people, like obviously there's exceptions, but for most people I think that's the case. So Flower Power is what someone said. So I think Flower Power is nice if it fits. Let's see if it fits. Flower. P-O-W-A. Oh yeah, and we can even put a space. Look at that. Give me a space. Look at that. Look at that. Flower, and we always got to be proper capitalization. Proper capitalization when we're naming our friends. We can't have them screaming. You know, it's not Flower Power. It's Flower Power. Flower Power. Hey, see? I don't know why, but for some reason I might need to switch the buttons around. Keep pressing B when I didn't mean to press A. All right, so we're stacked. Look at that. We got a Testicode, a Seahor, and Flower Power. I like that. I like that. Now the thing is, we're gonna need to level them up to level 15 before we get to Roxanne. Because one thing about hardcore Nuzlocks, right? Regularly, you can prepare. You know what they have in their party, but in a randomizer, who knows? She could have a Deoxys. I have no idea. So we're gonna find out. But this is our first battle where I'm going to. Oh, I gotta switch it to set mode, by the way. Where I'm going to use the cards to determine the moves that I use. Battle style, scene, set. There we go. So that's what it's supposed to be. Boom. Let's find out. Blues Clues Treasure Hunt for the PC? Nice. Nice. I played a bunch of, you know, random PC games back in the day too. In the 90s, you get them discs from the store, just cool discs. This is too transparent, I think, for you guys to see the rules. I want anyone who's tuning in to see to make sure they know the rules, so I don't have to eat this all the time. That's a little better. Good. Okay. All right, Calvin. What do you got, Calvin? Aquilava. Now, Calvin, what move am I going to use, Calvin? I'm going to use my second move, which is tackle. Tackling Calvin. And now again, what I'm going to use is I'm still getting used to the numbers too. Oh no, diamond was 3. Okay, sorry. So this is tackle. I bet. It's gonna take me a minute to memorize this stuff. And to not spam the button. Well, yeah, I made these rules. I made them a while ago, and I just implemented them, so it's gonna be a minute. Heart is 1. Heart is 1. I have too many tabs open. Charge! Very helpful. Very useful. What tabs do I have open that I don't need? Yeah, I don't need streaming bit rates for Streamlabs. I don't need that, and I don't need that, and I don't need this, and I don't need... That's fine. Can I move them? That's unfortunate. Why can't you move them? Whatever. What am I using? Clubs. Clubs are 4. So Sonic Boom and the battle. Boom. Sonic Boom. Alright, somebody queue up Jamara Triffy. Queue up Sonic Boom for me from Sonic CD. It's got lyrics, but I've tested Sonic songs with lyrics before, and they're fine. So let's get that Sonic Boom grooving. Let's get that Sonic Boom grooving for me. Let's see if we can level up Seahor here a little bit. Okay, Mr. Bugcatcher. Oh, a little Caterpie. Hey, the Bugcatcher got a Caterpie. That's appropriate. Hey, can you beat a Caterpie? So only one move. I'm not drawing cards, obviously. It would be redundant. Oh. Maybe I can get Seahor some solo XP here. We'll see how low he gets. I might have to switch out. You sure did, Christmas Egg. You sure did help name a Pokemon. Good. Keep using String Shot. Keep using String Shot. Keep using String Shot. That's what I like to see, so I can get Seahor some little XP. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to level up Seahor or evolve Seahor into a Kingdra, because that's a trade evolution. But Horsey's cool. We like Horsey. Oh, hey, Ditto. It's a bubble battle. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're not going to do a bubble battle. I'm going to lose the bubble battle. So, all I need to ask, though, because this is a trainer battle, I need to ask. Can I switch out? Heads for yes. We'll say heads is yes. So I can switch out. Now, may I? Maybe I should not have this full screen, because switching tabs is annoying. May I switch to the third option, which is Flower Power. 2. Testicode. That's fine. I wanted Flower Power to get some XP, but we'll put in Testicode. Come on, Testicode. Yeah, I think the second webcam with the desk, you know, me actually drawing the cards and stuff will make this a lot more intuitive. You know what I mean? But for now, we're rolling with what we got. I draw a card. Diamonds. Diamonds are forever, and it's number 3, so we're screeching. And then, for the next one, we're screeching again. And then for the next one, we're using Sonic Boom, so it's gonna be over. Good. So I gotta screech twice. Screech twice. And I honor the move. I will not dishonor the cards, alright? That's not what we do around here. There's a casino. This is a casino, and we make sure we do what we gotta do. There we go. See, is Seahor, level 4. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. In older Pokemon games, Kokei, they don't give you EXP share until much later. It's an item that you have to find, and even then it's a held item that doesn't apply to all of your Pokemon. I don't remember if EXP, there's a separate item called EXP All, and I don't know if that's in Gen 3. That might be a Gen 4 and beyond thing, but I'm not sure. Okay. So what's Seahor at? 12? I don't really want to risk Seahor dying. I think Flower Power can hold their own against whatever's going here. So let's do that. Let's do that. Elijah, welcome back. How you doing today? Remember when I watched the first few episodes of the anime and it tricked me into thinking String Shot was an actual attacking move? I know, right? They really tricked you with that stuff. In the anime. Like the anime is its own universe. You know what I mean? They do what they want there. What do I got? 5 is, our spade is 2. So we're gonna growl at our artillery here. If I can get Razor Leaf, this thing will be over real quick. Heart is 1. Tackle, we'll take tackle. Can I get a 3? Can I get the third move? Yes, I can. Yes, I sure can. Razor Leaf. Ba-bam. Ba-boom. Can I get it again, though? No, I can't. The spade is the second move, which we're gonna growl again. But can I get 3 again? Or 1? Oh man. Another growl. He's not even using physical moves. Come on. Heart? What is heart? 1. Tackle. Boom. Oh, please. Hold on. Hold on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't kill flower power. Don't. We're on the edge here. We're on the edge, ladies and gentlemen. We're gambling. Oh my god. Okay. Come on. 4. What is 4? Reflect. Please. Please. I only have 2 more chances, man. I'm a wanna. I need a switch. I need a switch. Can I switch? Can I switch? Heads for switch. Wait, where's the thing where it flips all the time? Start. There we go. Fuck. Damn it! Damn it! I can't switch, and I have to use reflect. Bye, flower power. Bye, flower power. Bye bye. Flower power's gone. No power. No flower. Rest in peace, everybody. Rest in peace. The first death of the stream, the first death of the run, was flower power. Flower power is gone. Goodbye, flower power. The luck wasn't with you, flower power. The luck wasn't with you. The luck was with the testacode, though. The luck was with the testacode. Master Nathan, welcome. How you doing today? How you doing? Nice to see you here. Imagine this song gets used in Sonic 4. That'd be cool as hell, Nicholas. That'd be cool as hell. Stardust Speedway 2. Stardust Speedway would be fantastic to have. So we're just gonna go ahead and do some Moida here. What are we gonna? Well, what are we gonna get? Diamond. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are forever, and they say screech. And then we say, what do we got? 1 charge. Oh, very useful. Very good. Swear. I swear. Come on, give me something. Clubs. Clubs is 4. I mean, that's Sonic Boom. Goodbye. Alright. Good. F to flower power. F to flower power. F to flower power, ladies and gentlemen. It's unfortunate. But it is what it is. But we got some items. Look at that. Give me them berries. Them berries. This is gonna be actually very helpful. You know what? I'm gonna plant. No, I'm not. I'll save planning for later. Beep 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 beep. Oh, you're not a trainer. Oh, you are a trainer. Okay. Okay. This might have been a mistake. I should have probably gone back and healed. Well, let's find out. Maybe I'll get Sonic Boom. Boom! Yes! 5 big booms for Sonic Boom. Boom! 1 more boom? Boom! Oh, wait. 2 big booms. 2 big booms. Can we get another big boom for when the next one comes out? No, we can get a heart. We can get a heart, which is charge. Oh, Star, you please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Come on, give me a big boom. Boom! Look at that boom! Sonic Boom! Boom! Easy. Easy game. Easy game. See, it's not so bad. Not so bad so far. We just got lucky with a good Pokemon at the beginning, I think. All right. So Flower Power, even though she's been healed, he's been. I don't remember what was Flower Power. Were you a girl or a boy? Flower Power must go to the beyond. Bye. Bye, Flower Power. To the graveyard with thee. Flower Power is gone. Flower Power is gone. It's just me, Seahor, and Testacode. Yes, I am a rookie trainer. What kind of gym is in the town? Yeah, I know that, but my dad is this gym leader. This is my dad's gym, and I can't go in here yet. Well, I can go in, but hi, Dad. I can't do it yet. I sure did. I am with my Pokemon. Oh, Wally. I wonder what he's gonna give Wally. Wally usually gets a Ralts, but let's see. Clamperl. I wonder if he's gonna fail to catch the Pokemon. That's gonna be hilarious if he does. Clamperl, doesn't it only have Withdraw and Clamp? Maybe. I don't know. What you gonna get, Wally? What is Ralts coded as in the randomizer? A Vaporeon! Wally's getting a Vaporeon, guys. I am test. I'm done with Night Rain. We're doing Pokemon now. I like Night Rain, but I wanted to begin the Pokemon era. I wanted to begin the Pokemon era. It's about time, because Pokemon was my original idea for the channel was to play this Pokemon Gamble Lock randomizer that I made. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. It did work out. He got a Vaporeon. Wally got a Vaporeon. Rusperosity. That's where I'm going, buddy. That's where I'm going, father. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We will battle one day. Ah, it's the cool dude. I am. Cool dude. Are you? I'm talented! Hey! That was fucked up! He said I wasn't talented. I'm dripping with it. Dripping with talent, alright? Okay. Oh, Blastoise. Oh, Blastoise is our encounter for this route. It could probably take a Sonic Boom, but I'm not gonna chance that. Night Rain was great. I love Night Rain. In fact, I've been playing it off stream a lot with my friends. Oh shit, I didn't buy any Pokeballs though. Oh, I'm so stupid. Wait, I have a strat. I have an idea. 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 Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna charge a couple times. Hopefully he tackles me. Come on, tackle. Tackle and get paralyzed, because that'll raise the catch rate. Come on. Come on, this is risky. This is really risky, but I'm gambling. I'm a gambling man. Okay, I'm not that much of a gambling man. Only one? Shit! I'm not gonna get this Blastoise because I'm stupid! I guess I'm not dripping with talent. I guess that guy was right. I guess that guy was right. Come on, give it to me. Give me. Yeah. Oh, lucky! Oh, lucky! The luck of the gambler, man. The luck of the cars. The luck of the coins. Look at that. We got ourselves a Blastoise. What are we gonna name him, though, guys? What are we gonna name our dear Blastoise now? What is our new Blastoise? Give me some names. Throw some names out. Springtrap? Who's Springtrap? I don't know what that is. I know what Dead by Daylight is. I haven't played the game, but I know it's a very popular game. That's a very popular game. I don't know what Springtrap is, though. Show me some of them Blastoise names, huh? Show me some of them Blastoise names you got cooking. Let me think of one of my own, huh? I'll just put one of my own in while you guys think. Wait, come on. C U M. Is it enough space? C-A-N-N-O. It is, okay. So this is my placeholder name, Cum Cannon. Waterworld? Oh, it's a FNAF villain, I see. Oh, I see. It's William Afton's name. I see. Demo Dick? Demo Dick's good. What do we think? Demo Dick or Cum Cannon? I'm liking Cum Cannon. But Demo Dick is also good. I gotta capitalize it though. Boom. Boom. Cum Cannon. Cum Cannon. Okay. Okay, it's a casino. You know what goes on in casinos. You know what goes on in casinos, guys. This is a casino. Oh, you want two M's? I like it being separate. I like it being separate, Nicholas. Cum Cannon. We'll do Cum Cannon. This is the first one I picked. Alright, let's go heal. Let's go heal. And let's buy some Pokeballs so I don't do that again. Oh. What was I gonna say? Well, I haven't played Dead by Daylight. Blasting Ass, Jordan. That would have been a good one too. That would have been a good one too, Jordan. We'll cut out some of the raunchy ones. We'll actually give them real names here soon. But we like having a few thrown in there, you know. I like having a few thrown in there. Give me some balls. In fact, I'm gonna buy a shitload because another rule of hardcore Nuzlocke, right? If you guys remember from earlier, you can't use items in battle. So I can use them outside of battle. That's something to consider when I going forward. But for now, you know, when I'm battling trainers, I can't use items in battle. So it's good to just have a bunch of Pokeballs right now. And we're gonna try and get Seahor. Get him some levels. With the Gulpin. You can handle a Gulpin, Seahor. I believe in you. I believe in you. Go after that Gulpin. Go after that Gulpin. Ooh, Torterra's great. I love Torterra. Torterra is my favorite starter. Is this gonna... Am I gonna die? Hey, Seahor, you can handle a Gulpin, right? There, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that, Seahor. Okay. This is the one thing with Nuzlocke. You gotta do a lot of. Ooh, Waterworld. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Gotta do constant healing. Gotta do constant healing. That's why the fast forward function is very nice. Let's get Seahor up a little bit. A Mew in the grass, ladies and gentlemen. A Mew in the grass. He's pounding Mew. I don't know if Seahor can handle a Mew, if I'm being real here. May I switch out? May I switch? Oh wait, I'm not doing this for like I said, I'm not gonna do this for wild Pokemon, just because it's gonna get real old real fast with grinding. So I'm doing what I gotta do when it comes to grinding. We'll only keep the move rules for battles. Battles only. Tackle, withdraw, just tackle. Pretty sure Blastoise has higher physical attack. Wait, does it have higher physical attack? I'm curious now. Then it does special. Hello? I was pressing the right button, I swear. Right? There we go. Attack 13, special attack 12. Okay, by 1 point. Big deal. But the stab bonus might be more. So let's do bubble. You can handle gulping, Seahor. Exactly, Christmas egg. I know, the Waterworld soundtrack is so good. Yeah, it does. You're right, Ian. It does remind me of the... very reminiscent of the Heat soundtrack. That's for sure. With that sensual-ass music in Heat. Everybody loves that Al Pacino scene, too. That's one of my favorite scenes in all of cinema. She got a great ass! And you got your head all the way up it! You know? Al Pacino? Heat? Everybody gets that reference, right? More leveling. A little more leveling before we continue. I would... Wingull? Well, this is not fun. Not very effective. Speed fell. Yeah, let's not do the water battle. Let's go get the tackling. Let's go to the tackling. You could name Blastoise Terraqua because it's like Torterra but water. That would have been a good name. That would have been a name, Mark. Right on point. That would have been pretty good. I think I can do another one. Come on. Give me another before I have to go heal again. Mew, hello Mew. We'll do Seahor. A couple bubbles. Couple bubbles from Seahor. Bam. 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 And then we go boom, bap, bing. Go boom, bap, bing. And we go, hey, how you doing? And we go, hey, how you doing? Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye? Hello, bye-bye. No. No. Okay. It's okay. It's all good. Level 6. Very good. Oh, too fast. Too fast. Too fast. This is the you know, tedious part of Pokemon is the grinding, but it must be done. It must be done. Just a little bit. I just want to make sure they're probably level 7. I'll be happy with them at level 7, both of them, because I really don't want to lose anyone again. Really don't want to lose anyone again. It growled at me. Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to do that? Yeah, I don't know, Test. Yeah, that's a good point. I think they wanted to make it more so implied than they wanted to just spell it out for everybody that he does coke. But if you watch interviews with Al Pacino, he talks about how, you know, he played that role with the fact that he chips coke in mind, and boy does he look like that. Is Pokemon my favorite Pokemon, or is Emerald my favorite Pokemon game? It's really hard for me to pick a favorite Pokemon game because I like different parts of different games. So Emerald, let me think of my favorite games from each gen and then like try and figure out which one out of those is my favorite game overall. So Gen 1, it doesn't really matter, like it's either blue or red. I mean, yellow's cool, but yeah, it's either blue or red. And then Gen 2, it's Crystal. Gen 3, it's Emerald. Gen 4, it's Platinum. I like the third iterations. Gen 5, this song sounds crazy. This song sounds crazy. Gen 5, Probably like, it's probably black 2 or white 2, one of them. And then Y, X or Y doesn't matter. Ultra Sun and Moon doesn't really matter. I don't think, maybe Ultra Sun, and then didn't really play too much of Short Sword and Shield, and didn't really play too much of Scarlet and Violet. So, out of the first 7 gens, it might be Platinum. It might be Platinum. It's either Platinum or Emerald. The one I have the most time in, I think, is Crystal, but it's either Platinum or Emerald, and it's really hard for me to pick between the two, which one's my favorite, you know? I know, grinding the best friend of the RPG player, exactly. When you play RPGs, grinding is just a thing, you know? Yeah, those are good scenes, Christmas Take. But my scene's definitely she got a great ass scene. It's just too good. It's just too good. She got a great ass, you know. Yeah, no, Black and White's got a great story. Black and White's got a great story. A lot of people wrote off Black and White when it came out. They were mad at the Pokemon designs. I mean, I never thought they were that bad, but people were way in an uproar about that. You know, how could you make an ice cream cone? Pokemon and all that crap. But the designs are great. In fact, some of my favorite Pokemon are from Gen 5. I really like Paragonal. I really like Klinklang. There's a couple more, I'm fairly certain. You know what I should have? I should have handy. Might as well have it handy. I have the list. No need to guess. No need to guess. Let's see, who else do I got from Gen 5? Cofagrigus. I love Bastiodon so much. Bastiodon. Crustle, great. Love Crustle. Sigilyph is awesome. Ducklet! The Mighty Duck! The Mighty Duck. You see that? That's a first stage Pokemon there, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a mighty first stage Pokemon. Ducklet, king of the ducks in Pokemon, in my opinion. I had a full duck team at one point. It was Ducklet, Golduck, Porygon Z. Oh, and the other ducks. I'm forgetting the other ducks that I had on there, but I had a whole duck team, and it was a cool duck team. Gen 5. What else from Gen 5 is on here? I don't see anything yet. Cryogonal. I like Cryogonal. That's Gen 5. Conkeldurr, great. Garbodor's great. I love Garbodor. Crocodile. Gigalith is cool. Hydreigon's cool. Scraggy's cool. Or Scrafty. Is it Scrafty? Or Scraggy? I forget. Samurot's alright. I just put them on there because I didn't really care about the Gen 5 starters. But yeah, the Gen 5's got some good Pokemon. Gen 5's got some good Pokemon. I like Gen 5. Gen 5's cool. Hawks and Falcon. Hawks and Falcons are pretty cool Pokemon. Yes, they are. I typically like the object Pokemon. Why did I close it? If you'll notice, I like the kooky object Pokemon. So if I open this up again, like the Snowflake, the Ball of Steel, the Ball of Magnets. The Bell, Weezing, kind of an object. You know, Weezing's my all-time favorite. Klinklang, bunch of gears, Bastiodon, Shield Face, Dinosaur. I like Electrode. See Electrode right there is my Gen 1 favorite electric type. When they're goofy or they're objects, I really like them for some reason. Claydol's fun. I don't know why. I've always liked that for my Pokemon. I'll just keep uploading it. Calcium! It has been ages. Welcome, Calcium. I've been missing your bones. Calcium. Where your bones been at? Calcium? We miss you around here, Calcium. Nice to see you again. Favorite Pokemon design is Castform. Castform's cool, Triffy. Castform is cool. It's a shame that it's not more viable, you know? It's a shame. I have done an all EV stages Pokemon. What is my favorite evolution? Do I have it? Is it on here? I think it might be on here. Right? Glaceon. I like Glaceon. Glaceon's cool. So pretty. Oh, who put in some Banjo-Kazooie? It's Elijah. Of course it's Elijah. Elijah knows my way the way to my heart with the Banjo-Kazooie. Love Banjo-Kazooie. Saw the Death Note fall down randomly. Would you take it? Also, would you use it for anything? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought about that too much, but I'd probably use it for some sort of good. Some sort of good. Test. But yeah, this is my dream team right here, Mark. Your dream team: Slowbro, Garchomp, Annihilate, Ludicolo, Sylveon, and Volcarona. That's some good picks. My dream team's right down here. Weezing, Drifblim, Porygon Z, Camerupt, Octillery, and Credilli. That's my dream team right there. Boom. That's my dream team. Am I level 7 on? Yes, I am. Okay, so let's go heal Seahor. Hello, Zigzagoon. You're kind of supposed to be here. Let me go heal Seahor, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's what Light thought too. I don't know. I probably wouldn't use it. I don't know, because anyone who uses it ends up dying, so yeah, I'm cool. I probably wouldn't use the Death Note. As cool as it would be to, you know, not have certain people in the world anymore, that deserve it more than what Light was thinking. Yeah, no, probably not. Probably not. Oh, it's a battle. I forgot this was a battle. Okay. Oh shit, it's a oh, it's a level 9 Blaziken. I mean, Seahor. Seahor is water type, and I don't have to roll with Seahor. Come on, boom. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mr. Coin. Mr. Coin, can I switch, please? Heads, please? Son of a bitch. Okay. I can ask. I can ask again. I can ask again after I ask once. Come on. Come on, let me switch. Let me switch. Heads! Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Who though? I only have 2 options. So we're only rolling a 2-sided die. I should change that. That's right. That's right. Why did I put 6? Hold on. Let me change the text on this real quick. Because it's not 6, the max of 6. Where the hell is the text? Oh, there we go. If I have 6 Pokemon, I have 5 options to switch to, so I have to roll a 5-sided die. Right now, I have 2 options, but let's do 2. So who's it gonna be? Either one's fine, honestly. Sonic Boom with Testacode would be great too. So it's Cum Cannon, which is good. He's resistant to the fire. Hopefully, he uses Ember again. Nope, Scratch. That's fine. Can I get a bubble? Can I get a bubble? Cards. Can I get a bubble? Diamonds is 3. Yes. Okay. Come on. Focus Energy. That's bad. That's bad. Can I get that again? Clubs. Clubs is 4, right? Yep. Clubs is 4. Withdraw. That might be helpful. Give that defense up. Get that defense up. Come on. Hearts. Hearts is 1. Tackle. We'll take some damage. We'll take the damage. Okay. Okay. Come on. Clubs. We'll withdraw again. Give us that defense. Give us that defense. Give us that defense. So hot. So hot fire. Come on. Oh, please. Yes, Scratch. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Let me switch. 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 Heads, please. Heads. Let me switch. Thank you. Okay. But oh man, I don't want to switch to Seahor. I don't know why I'm rolling a 2-sided die. I could just flip a coin, but 1. Oh, thank you. Okay, we're gonna make it out. We're gonna make it out. It wasn't a total fail here. Holy shit. Okay. Spades. Spades is 2. Tackle. Okay. Just give me another tackle. Or Sonic Boom. Which is that? Yeah, boom. Okay. Woo! I missed. Sonic Boom missed. Shit. Shit. Spades is 2. Come on. Kill it. Oh. All the luck. All the luck. I lucked out so hard there. I lucked out so hard there. Oh my god. What a mistake that was, huh? That was about to be bad. Oh shit! Oh no! I fucked up again! I thought if I went this way I wouldn't have to go through the grass. Oh no! Oh no. Okay. Let's see what you got, buddy. Let's see what you got. Ah, shit! I'm gonna have to sacrifice someone here. Seahor. Seahor. Oh, that's so good. Come on. Oh, bye, Seahor. It had to be someone. It had to be someone. Alright. Alright. Give me fucking bubble. Fuck. Bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble butt. Bubble, bubble, bubble butt. Bubble butt. Bubble, bubble, bubble butt. Bubble butt. Bubble, bubble, bubble butt, please. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. There goes Cum Cannon. Bye, Cum Cannon. No. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. Shit. Shit, guys. Shit. Oh my god, okay. Let's see, but we're learning. We're learning the layout of the map. We're learning everything we can. I'll keep him in. I'll keep him in because I think I'm just gonna have to sacrifice him too. Shit, okay. Withdraw. Withdraw. Okay, good. Good. Give me a move. Give me a move. Hearts. Hearts is 1, right? Yep. Tackle. Son of a bitch, man. Come on. Oh, he's raising his attack too. Come on. Spades. Spades is 2. Spades is 2. Tail whip, I guess. Oh, you bastard. Okay, come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Daddy needs to keep his team. Daddy needs to keep his team. Son of a bitch, man. Daddy needs to keep his team. What is it gonna do? A 4? Okay, come on. Come on. Hearts. Hearts is 1. We'll take that. We'll take that tackle. Boom! Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, man. Okay, we lost Seahor. We lost Seahor, everybody. Oh, no. We lost Seahor. Seahor's gone. F's in the chat. F's in the chat for Seahor. Poor Seahor. Poor Seahor. Gone, but never forgotten. Flower Power and Seahor. Already in the graveyard. Already in the graveyard. Poor guys. Poor guys. Poor guys. We might not even have 3 Pokemon by the time we get to the gym. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows, eh? Okay, you're not a trainer. Okay, I'll catch up on chat. I'll catch up on chat real quick. Now that I'm... Whew. Whew. Imagine if a political leader ever got the death note. Yeah, that'd be the death of, like, all of us. Rip the Swing Team? It was almost a rest in peace for the Swing Team. It was almost a rest in peace for the Swing Team. The music was fitting. The music was very fitting. I did like that. That was good. I know. Poor Seahor. Poor Seahor. Ultra Sun and Moon randomizer? I bet. That sounds cool. Keep whoring your C in the next life? Exactly. Keep whoring your C in the next life. That's sad. It's a sad day for Seahor and Flower Power having to be sacrificed. But such is life in the randomizer, in the gamble randomizer. Such is life in the gamble randomizer. I ran to the hospital. I really did. Oh. Wait. Faded to me? I thought you were supposed to be like a rich kid. Oh, you're a lady. You're not a rich... You're still... Oh, okay. Okay, at least I got Testacode out. Sonic Boom here is going to be my saving grace, because so if I can get Sonic Boom at least once... Clubs, good. That's Sonic Boom. And it missed. Son of a bitch, man. Come on. Give it to me again. Okay, that's 3. Screeching. And confused. Okay, fuck. Okay, come on. Don't get confused. And oh my god. All right, come on. 2. Snap it out of confusion. That's good. Thundershock. It's not very effective. Very good. Come on. Tackling. Okay. What now? I need to stop switching so fast. But charge it up. What are you gonna do? Thundershock. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Ace of Spades. Give me that. Tackle. Very good. Okay. How about again? Charging again. What are you gonna do? Tackling me. What now? Tackle again. Still not getting the Sonic Boom. At least he's not using Supersonic. Come on. Okay, charging again. This seems to be a charge and tackle battle. Can we get Sonic Boom and have it land, please? Thank you. Now can it land? Oh, good. So good. Yeah, no, I typically don't either. Especially not in this run. Especially not with how chaotic this run is going to be. I'm not going to try and keep anything below 90 accuracy. What is Sonic Boom's accuracy? Is it like 70? Or is it 90? Summary. Sonic Boom. 90. Okay, I mean, 90 is good, but it's apparently not good enough, you know? Apparently not good enough. That's right, Nicholas. It's not a swing stream without your calling card of Final Fantasy XIV. It's really not. But my day was good, Corinne. It was a little chaotic. It was... Oh, that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I was just looking at chat. My bad. I don't really... Oh. Okay, that was a cute little exchange there. I actually just want to heal. I don't need to grind anymore. In fact, I don't think I can grind very much with these guys because I need... Again, I need to stay below level 15 before I get to Roxanne. That's the rule. That's the rule. So we gotta make sure we stay according to the rules. Ow. Let me just run here. Just run here. I can grind with... Oh no, he's level 10? Yeah, no. We'll keep it. We'll keep it there. Yours was something too? Yeah, my day it wasn't bad. It just had a lot of hiccups today, like doing stuff. Okay. What's my first Pokemon gonna be in the forest? Let's find out. Ba-ba-ba-bum. What do you want? Okay, maybe I should just mash A then. Ooh, a Donphan. Okay. Let me play with fire here. And not switch. I like Donphan. Donphan's one of my favorites. Donphan cool. Donphan cool. Okay. Okay. You don't seem to have a ground move. All right. Come on, Donphan. Give me Donphan. Give me Donphan. Donphan. Give me Donphan. Donphan. Give me Donphan. 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 Give me Donphan. I want Donphan. Gimme. You're paralyzed too. Come on, give it to me. Hello? Hello, game? Hello, game. I want Donphan. Game. Game. Game, please. Donphan. Donphan game. Gimme. Gimme the... What is this? What is this shit? What was that, like 9 balls? Donphan, come on now. Yes, I want to give it a nickname. We're naming him... I'm doing the name this time. And I'm naming him... Snooty. Okay, with the fast forward thing. Snooty. Snooty. I like Snooty. Snooty, wait. Snooty, and she's a girl. So Snooty Gal. Snooty Gal. Snooty Gal. There we go. Snooty Gal. Donphan did ate all them balls. Really did. I do need Ultra Balls, you're right. I found a potion, though. That's cool. That might be useful later. Must be later. Would I rather live in the Dark Souls or the 40k world? I think I'd have a better chance in the Dark Souls world, if I'm being real. 40k seems like it's hell on earth, man. Hey, at least we got a Pokeball to make up for that shit. Now let me heal. 40k seems like hell on many earths. You know what I mean? I think I'm sticking with Dark Souls. Final Fantasy XIV does have good bangers. You missed Zen Headbutt 4 times yesterday? I believe it. It's hard out here with these below 100 accuracy moves. Ooh, I don't know if I should farm up Donphan. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Through here. Damn, you got 4 Pokemon? Okay, but at least they're low level. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Oh! I just down on lunch and talked to my restaurant because they were very concerned. Figure something out. Really want them to figure out, but we're still best and all. Well, that's good at least. Baby making music? It is baby making music. It really is. Petition to change his story? No, I wanted Snooty. I wanted Snooty Gal. Sorry, Triffy. Next time I'll give you guys the option. Next time. No, Dark Souls is hell, but I just feel like 40k would be harder to survive in. 40k would be harder to survive in. Yeah, Goodfellas for me too, Test. Goodfellas for me. 40k or Dune? Still 40k. Dune would be better. 40k is a horror show of a universe, man. 40k is a horror show of a universe. So 2 in our battle against Skarmory. Boink. Back to me. Not bad. And a 2 again. Nice. Paralysis. Very good. We like that. Diamonds. Diamonds is 3. Screeching. I'm starting to remember. 2. One. 4. Please don't miss. Thank you. Cool. Not bad. Actually, I kind of want to... Let's see if it'll let me switch to Donphan. Can I switch to Donphan, please? Beep, 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 beep. Yes, I can potentially switch to Donphan. What am I gonna get here? 1? What slot is Donphan in? Damn. Okay. So we're going Blastoise. Blastoise, and he's got to use 4. Withdraw. Okay, so we have another opportunity. Can I switch to Donphan? Yes. But can I switch to Donphan? Yes. Okay, cool. So I wanted to do that. No, damn it. Snooty gal. The little snooty gal. Come in here, snooty gal. I think you can handle this. Water Sleuth, Horn Attack, Growl. So there's no 4th option. No 4th option. So what the hell happened here? What is this? PO3XB. What the hell? What the hell? I don't know what I just did, but hopefully it wasn't some kind of virus. The fuck was... Wait, where'd it go? Where'd my thing go? It closed out my cards. Is it because I got to the end of the cards? What is that? Excuse me, it just straight up closed all my tabs? Weird? Hold on a moment. Another reason to get another fucking webcam to do the thing. 1 sec. Let's use a different card website if it's gonna do that. Okay. Weird. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay. Anyway. Back to what we were doing. I think I'm supposed to use this. And then again. Diamond is 3. Again. Again. That's 4. So I don't have a 4th attack. Arts is 1. Odor Sleuth, very not useful at all. Can I use this? Can I get a spade? Okay, Odor Sleuth, I'm gonna just keep drawing until I get fucking spade here. I'll use Odor Sleuth, Growl, and then Horn Attack. Odor Sleuth. Growl. Horn Attack. Probably gonna be real weak. Okay, not bad, I guess. Again. Nope. Okay, cool. Horn Attack. Again. Okay. And then Odor Sleuth. Into Horn Attack. One thing that I'm going to probably end up doing to make this run as easy as possible, even though this is not going to be optimal at all, is I am going to probably have all attacking moves on my Pokemon. Come on, give me a spade. There we go. All attacking moves on my Pokemon. Even though, like, you know, putting things to sleep, paralyzing them. 13 experience? Okay, that ain't worth it. Can I switch? Can I switch? Because even though status conditions are... Okay, I can't. I can't switch. What move do I gotta use? What move? I don't have a 4th move. I don't have a 4th move. Don't have a 4th move. Don't have a 4th move. Okay. Okay, can I switch this time? Yes, I can. Into what, though? Into what, though, am I switching? Into whatever's in the first slot. We're just gonna steamroll this stuff. We're just gonna steamroll this stuff because the experience is not worth it here. 3. Not nice. 1. And 4. Okay. 1. 1 and 4. Boom. Boom. Cool. 40k chance are you gonna live a meaningless life, told to do a meaningless job until you die working or in a horrible way? Yeah, pretty much. I did get hit by a drive-by. I really did. I really did. From those movies, but based on those, Doom doesn't seem anywhere near as bad as 40k. No, it's not. I don't think it is either. Resident Evil zombies, including the tyrants, are COD. I don't know anything about those kind of zombies, so I couldn't say, Test. Should have never killed off Wesker in Resident Evil. Wesker was cool. Wesker was cool. We did like Wesker. Spade, which is tackle. Cool. This guy's got a lot of fire Pokemon. Diamond. Not nice. Heart. Not nice. Diamond. Not nice again. Can I get an attacking move, please? Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. So, Screech. Charge. I honor the cards. I just wanted to get that through. That's going to be the key to this run, though, I think, is having all attacking moves. Because imagine getting fucking, you know, hypnosis 6 times in a row or something like that. Not good. Not good. Attacking moves will be the key. Attacking moves will be the key. Run around. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, exactly, Calcium. Expendable resource? No, thank you. And there's so many things that can kill you in the 40k universe. Like, there's a lot of things that can kill you in Dune and Dark Souls, but I feel like in 40k it's amplified to the 9s, you know? I'm sorry you're stressed, Corinne. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like when you're stressed. Paralyze heal, thanks. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Testico, we're running. Bye, Testico. Oh, you, Silphco guy. All right, Team Aqua battle. Time to battle with Team Aqua. It's an aquatic kind of battle. Have a good night, Christmas egg. I hope your Mariners win, and I hope your dinner's good. Damn it, Houndoom. Okay, charging. What do you got, buddy? Okay. Again. Oh, you know what I just thought about? I could use my wife's webcam for streaming. Yeah, I'll do that next stream. Next stream. I'll get the cards all set up, and I will, she has a webcam. I can use that for the second webcam. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. I don't want to mess with nothing now because you know me and technical difficulties. Fuck that. We're not screwing with anything on stream. I'll difficultize myself off stream. Alright, don't kill me, thing. Don't kill me. Don't kill my testicode. Alright, with the attack raise. You're scaring me now. You're scaring me now, especially since I can't use Sonic Boom. Help! Help! Sonic Boom! Aw, tackle's fine, I guess. Come on. Don't miss, man! Don't miss! Come on! Oh my god! I'm hiccuping, too. The stress is giving me hiccups. Come on! Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Might have to switch. I mean, he might just fucking... Yeah. Crit range, man! I forget about crit range. You have to be so careful about crit range in these Nuzlocke runs. Alright, goodbye, Testicode. Bye, Testicode. It was good knowing you. It was good knowing you. Tackle. Fuck, man. Testicode gone. Testicode gone, guys. It's gonna be a lot of heartbreaks this game. We're gonna have to send a lot of Pokemon to the graveyard this run. It's just a part of the casino life that we've chosen. It's just a part of the casino life that we've chosen, man. It's rough. It's rough out here for a Testicode, for a Flower Power, and for a Seahorse. They're all gone. They're all gone. If I knew what you were trying to tell them, Corinne, I would give you advice, but if you don't want to say, that's fine. What if in Dark Souls you wake up one day with a curse? Still would be better than being in the 40k universe, I think. Still would be better than being in the 40k universe. Yeah, okay, all attacking moves are fine, depending on what kind of game you're playing. If you're playing like a Kaizo game, all attacking moves are definitely not good. Like, you need a lot of strategizing in Kaizo games. But in regular Pokemon, you can definitely get away with using all attacking moves. Can't we spin to res KO Pokemon? No, that's a pretty stalwart rule of the Nuzlocke's, okay? Is once the Pokemon goes down, they're down. Like, that's like a sacred Nuzlocke rule. I'm not gonna break that one. That's part of the heartbreak of Nuzlocke's. Oh shit, I used Tail Whip on accident. Hold on, I need to use Tackle. My bad. Tackle. Mud Slap with a lower accuracy is not good. Come on. Is this from Overcooked? Oh, it is. Wow, look at me. Look at me, a little gamer. I'll get put down out back behind Twitch HQ. Oh, okay. Whoa, water gun. Yes, I want water gun. Get rid of... I want to get rid of Tail Whip. Kaizos are, yeah, they're ROM hacks that make the game much harder. So there's an Emerald Kaizo. This is the one I know of. And I think there's a Blue Kaizo. There's all kinds of Pokemon Kaizos. But yeah, it's like a ROM hack that makes the game way harder. Like, beefs up the trainers really hard. Makes all the encounters hard. Like, the Elite Four, all their Pokemon are like level 100. Yeah, no, just very difficult. Very difficult. Oh, I got Bullet Seed. Can I teach that to anything? Probably not. Well, Donphan might be able to learn it. No. Okay. But yeah, Kaizers are just a much harder version of the base games. Yes, I shall. I shall do that. Plant the berries. You gonna give me a Whalmer Peril? Whalmer Peril? Did you already give it to me? Make sure to make candies for Pokemon. Right. You. Yeah, there we go. Whalmer Peril. Alright, so now we can water berries if we want to plant them. How many, which is something I need to be using, by the way, is... I need to be using these more. Like this. And like this. But let's plant some. Okay. Let's plant some. I don't know when we're going to be coming back here. But we'll, there's more berry patches over here. Oh. Alright, what Pokemon am I going to get? Potion? What am I going to get? Oh, Nidorina. Nidorina's alright. Nidorina's alright. I need a Moonstone to evolve her. I probably won't be using Nidorina very much. I mean, I'll use her for now. I have a Great Ball. That's cool. I'll be using her for now. If I can get her, I'll be using her for now. Because, you know, I'll take what I can get. You, come on. Get in the ball. I'll take what I can get, but I'm gonna switch her out for something better eventually. Alright. Nidorina, we're gonna name you... What are we gonna name Nidorina? What are we gonna name Nidorina, guys? Give me some Nidorina names. Give me some Nidorina names. Thank you, Calcium. I'm glad you thought it was fire. Oh, and to answer your question, Elijah... I don't know. I have to look through all my... When people ask me, like... Because I've done, what? 229 episodes at this point? Oh shit, that's right, I deleted that on accident. I don't remember every character that I've covered. Like, I have to look through my catalog. And, check out what characters I covered, because I don't remember them all. And, let's see. There's not really like a least favorite character as far as like the story or character themselves, because I've actually been pretty fortunate so far where everything I've chosen to cover, I'm like, oh yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Even though I've never seen it before, it's actually pretty cool. So my least favorite is going to be the one that took me the longest, and it's kind of a tie between the Lighthouse, which was very hard for me to figure out back in the day, and probably the longer one. So Sauron, the Governor, Longlegs. Longlegs took a lot of work. It took 2 weeks of me sifting through a bunch of crap to figure out exactly what was going on in that game. Or movie, I'm sorry. So it's probably, yeah, any of the longer ones that just took me like a long time to get through. And the Lighthouse isn't that long, but it was very hard to figure out. So, yeah, those I would say. Let's see. Rabbit fuck. Flesh sock. Okay. Kick training dummy. Shit fuck. Gay and Royale. Knittin. Call her fuck shit. Shit fuck. We're oh, I see, Corinne. Very personal. Yeah. What, you don't have to say anything, Corinne, if you don't want to, if you think it's too much. But, yeah, we got some... I like rabbit fuck. I see we're being very traditional with our names here. You know, like a Bethany. Rabbit fuck is very similar to, like, Bethany or Jennifer, you know? Rabbit fuck. Rabbit fuck. Maybe one of these days we'll get you guys to say something that isn't like knit a twink. Mastermind comes in. Haven't seen him all day. And we get Nido Twink. Oh, Gaian as an Earth. I see. I see. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought you said in one of the Q&As they didn't like Q&As. Oh, I didn't. It's not that I didn't like them. Like, I like the story. Oh, you're the guy. I like the story of Far Cry. I think the Far Cry story's cool, but I don't like shooters. You know, so wasn't a big fan of the game. Like, would I play Far Cry 3 again? No, I wouldn't. Shit, I need to be doing this. This is bad. Okay. 3 moves. Heart is Odor Sleuth. Okay, that's what I need. I need that. So I got an Odor Sleuth. I see what you meant. See, Kokei's the only one here. Oh, come on! Oh, is he dead? No way. Oranberry. Good. Fuck. And I got burned, so that reduces physical. Oh my god. Okay, come on. Flip a coin. Can I switch? Nope. Okay, what move am I gonna use? Donphan's going down. Donphan's going down. I can see it now. Oh, maybe we got a little lucky there. Hold on. Can I switch, please? Heads, please. Thank you. Okay, who am I switching to, though? 1, 2, 2. So we have 3 in our party, but we're considered rabbit fuckers too. Shit. Okay. Well, I'll sacrifice rabbit fuck if the need be, because I don't really care about rabbit fuck. I was gonna put her in the box anyway. Give me clubs. That's nothing. That's growl. All right, we're growling. Bye, rabbit fuck. But now I can safely switch to cum cannon. I'll safely switch to cum cannon. And then we will do heart. Spade. Heart. Good. Okay, heart was enough. Heart was enough. Damn, man. Okay. I need to go back. I need to go back. I need to go back. I have to heal. I can't go forward because there's more trainers coming up ahead. Damn it. Goodbye, rabbit fuck. It was nice having you for the brief time that you were with us. But oh my god. As it turns out, we're in a bit of a predicament here, and I'm gonna need to grind up. I'm gonna need to grind up Donphan here, because I'm hanging on a thread right now. We've lost too many. We've lost too many soldiers. We've lost too many soldiers so far. Too many family members. Well, Corinne, it's up to you. I mean, if you don't think it's a oh, wait, whoa. I don't care about this. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. You don't have to say it if you don't want to, Corinne. If you think it's too much. To the graveyard with you. Rabbit fuck. Goodbye. And our starter. Testicode is gone. We have a mighty team with Donphan and Blastoise. But will they be able to take us through? We do have another area we can go to. At the top of Rustboro City, there is another route where I can get another Pokemon. So we might be able to have 3 for Roxanne, but right now we're rocking 2. Oh, I need a grind. Okay, I'm grinding. Grinding for a minute. Let's talk. Let's talk and grind, everybody. Talk and grind. What do we got going on in chat? I'm catching up. Longlegs was a lot. It was a lot of work, man. It was a lot of work. But it was a good video. It was an interesting movie and a good video. Honestly, I think Longlegs as good. Oh, whoops! I used the wrong move. As good as it. Whoa. As good as it was. It became much better with like the outside information that they gave you, and that's kind of a shame. That's kind of a shame. But I still think it was a good story, good movie. I figured the longer videos would be your favorite ones because you get to spend more time doing what you love. It's a double-edged sword, Ian, because yes, I get to spend more time doing what I love, and I get to like really dial in and work on something and go real deep into something. But I don't like all of the process, right? There's parts of video making that I despise, and I despise recording audio. Recording is a very, very, very taxing thing for me to do. And a very long video, like the Spec Ops video, that was 4 hours of recording. No, it was 3. It was 3 hours of recording to get that ended up being like, because the video's an hour and like 20 something minutes long, but my portion of that was like 54 minutes long. So that was 3 hours of recording to get a 56-minute product, and then to get that 56-minute product, I have to sit here and edit the audio, which takes long, as much time, if not more, than it took to record it, you know? Actually longer, because I have to not only delete all my retakes, but then I have to go back through the whole thing and space it all out, and edit out all the clicks and the pops and all that stuff. So yeah, long videos are cool, writing the long video is cool, editing the video for the long video is fun, but audio? Not good. Not a fun process for me, so longer ones are just harder in that aspect, and that's why it's plus with things like long legs, the amount of research that it takes to get them done can be a lot. You know, it takes me a long time, which means other videos get delayed. You know, I can only do so much. Long legs, when I was doing long legs, I didn't post a video for 2 weeks because it took me so long to get through it, all the information that I needed to get through. So as fun as it was, I'm denying you guys, you know, a video because I have to take more time to do one video. So it's a double-edged sword with long videos. Yeah. Team Fortress. I never really played too much Team Fortress. Oh, I got poisoned. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Don't kill me. Don't. No. Thank you. Grinding is a lot easier with this Dawn fan. It won't take that long, which is cool. Beep. Where am I at in chat? It certainly was a film. Yeah, it wasn't what I expected either. Yes, I do put a lot of effort. I put a lot of effort into all my videos, but the long videos just, you know, by virtue of being long, take a long time. Okay, important question. Which is the best faction in Fallout New Vegas? I'm not... Wait, hold on. Let me look up the factions, because I forget them. Factions, Fallout New Vegas. I forget them. Major. New California... Stop. New California Republic, Caesar's Legions, Robert House. Yes Man / Independent New Vegas. Minor. Boomers, Brotherhood of Steel, Followers of the Apocalypse, Great Khans, Enclave Remnants. Strip. Chairman Emeritus White Glove Society. I guess I'd pick Mr. House. I don't know. I don't really like the other ones that much. That's just me. I don't know. It might have been Mastermind. I'm sorry. I didn't catch that when you said it, and the song's gone now. So I don't know what it was. I like editing videos because it's a lot more, like, it can be a lot more artistic than the other parts of the process, right? So there's nothing artistic about editing audio. I mean, I guess spacing stuff out properly is the artistic part about it. But editing audio is just tedious. It's just taking out pops. It's just moving shit around, deleting portions. There's no fun to it, in my opinion, you know? Editing a video, at least I can be like, I'm saying something, I can do the proper scene, I can put a little effect, I can make it look cool, all that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah, kind of trippy. That's kind of a good way to put it. Oh, thank you, Ian. Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot, actually, which is pretty cool. I mean, by the way, that was one that I edited myself. I didn't have Stu edit that video. So the Spec Ops video was all me, start to finish, and it's pretty crazy. I've been seeing a lot on Discord and even in the comments that you guys think the Spec Ops video is in the running for like being one of my best videos ever made. And I mean, I put a lot of thought into the way I presented it, so I guess that makes sense, you know. I was able, in video game stuff, I'm able to use like actual audio from the game and not get a copyright claim, which is another thing that makes it better. So putting in those voice files and moments from the games and cutscenes and stuff, I think that really helped elevate the video. And then, you know, I kind of liked what I did. Actually, I want to ask you guys. I think I'm going to do like a poll on the channel in general eventually about this, but what did you guys think about the different style of intro? You know, I still did the hello everyone thing because that's very, very, that's a staple for my channel, you know? But what did you guys think about like starting off the video and then going into the hello everyone? I thought that was kind of a cool touch. But, you know, let me know. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm glad. I'm glad to know I haven't lost my touch. You know, if you guys are saying one of my most recent video is one of your favorites or one of the best I ever did, that's a good sign as far as I'm concerned. Oh shit, I got lost in conversation. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. My bad. My bad. Hold on. What move? What move? 1. Order sleuth. What move next? What move next? Okay. Defense curl. What move next? Ow. Very unfortunate that Donphan only has 1 attacking move. What next? Okay, I'm gonna just keep going until I get spades. Come on. So that's 4, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1. I might just switch, man. I might switch because that's a horror. Okay, switching, please, switching, please. Oh, okay. I have to do a move, but can I? Okay. If I don't die on the next one, I can switch. Please don't kill me. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay. I only have 1 switch option, so I'm not gonna flip. I'm not gonna roll a die for it. Fuck, man. Oh my god. All right. Donphan only having 1 attacking move is really hurting me here. Spade. Donphan only having 1 attacking move is really, really hurting here. I need to change that as soon as I can. Okay, we made it. We made it. And I gotta go all the way back. I gotta go all the way back. Oh wait, do I have a potion? Maybe I don't. No, I'm gonna go all the way back. I don't want to use my resources yet. It doesn't matter. I think I'll be fine. Run. Good. Yeah, see? Alright, we're good. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do a casual jaunt back as I read chat. Finished Fallout 3 immediately, then started New Vegas, but at that point I was saturated from Fallout. Oh yeah? Makes sense. Third favorite video. That's cool, Elijah. Thank you, Nicholas, for saying that video was wonderful. Fair enough. Funny, I had the exact opposite happen recently. I tried to get into Fallout 3 after playing New Vegas, couldn't get into it. Yeah. Each their own, you know. Made it more impactful. Good. I'm glad you liked the intro, Elijah. Glad. And Calcium, you liked it. Very good. Very good. Liked a different style of intro. I like hearing that. It's like a cold open in a show. Is that a good thing? What is it? Why do I not know what that means? Cold open. Why the fuck do I not know what a cold open is? A teaser segment shown before the opening credits. Oh, okay. I get it. So is that a good thing? Is a cold open a good thing? Thank you, Nicholas. It worked beautifully with the anti-war tone of the video. That was what I was going for. War never changed, indeed. The Tywin Lannister video was my favorite for a long time because I'm a big Song of Ice and Fire fan. No, Tywin's. Ooh, nice, nice. Good to hear, Ian. Good. Did you end up playing Spec Ops or just watch YouTube? I played it. So the thing with video games is I will play the game if it's short. I just think if it's like a 60-hour story, it's a big waste of time for me to play a 60-hour story game, because I've said it before, 60-hour story doesn't mean 60 hours of straight story. It means probably 10 hours of story between dialogue with characters and cutscenes and stuff, 10 to 15 hours, and then the other 45 is like, go do this quest, go walk here, go do this, go do that. And do I really need to go do a fetch quest to understand a character? The answer is no, you know? So when it's a long-ass game like that, yeah, I'm gonna watch a game movie on YouTube, because I don't need to waste 45 hours of my time for no reason. You know what I mean? We're in a battle now, though. We're in a battle, so I'm gonna... Who am I with first? Okay, it's Donphan. What are you gonna do? Donphan's gonna Odor Sleuth, which is... This sucks having him only have these moves. Odor Sleuth the fucking Lantern, and then you... Let's slow it down. Let's you... Use... Come on. You use Bubble on water Pokemon. Okay. I think my favorite episode was the Odin one. Oh, nice. Mr. House is your second favorite? See recent ones. That makes me feel good. Makes me feel good that it's like all my favorite episodes were old ones because you suck now, you know. But that's good to know. It's good to know. Clay Pumpington, that was a good one too. That was a good one. I liked the Clay Pumpington episode. Thank you, Nicholas. How long is Spec Ops? Spec Ops is only... The whole game takes about 5-6 hours to get through the whole story. And then the cool thing is, it lets you go back and replay chapters. So if you want to go... Because there's multiple endings to the game. And if you want to see the other endings, all you got to do is go back and play the last chapter over like a couple times. And you're good to go. So yeah, it was only 6 hours. I was like, yeah, 6 hour game, I'll play the thing. I'm not going to just have to watch a game movie for that. So yeah, short game if anyone wants to play it. It is delisted on Steam because the makers of the game, they used some music that they lost the license to. So if you want to play it, I should stop doing that. If you want to play it, 3 and 1. If you want... Ooh, what is this song? If you want to play it, you have to go and buy... Ooh, Chrono Cross song. Oh, I want to play Chrono Cross so bad on stream. We're going to play that Sunday, too. What was I going to say? It's delisted on Steam, so if you want to play it on your computer and not get a physical copy for, like, the 360 or something, you have to get it on, like, a Steam key from a website and put it in Steam. Which is kind of lame. But at least it's possible to still play it. And it's only, like, 15, 20 bucks. If you want to get the code. Okay. 3, 4. 3, 4. Next, please. 4, 4. Come on, give me something good here so I can get out of this. 4, 4. Both raising our defense here. Do I still have the thing on? Yeah. Both raising our defense. Everyone's raising their defense. Everyone raised their defense just then. What now? 2. Okay, good. Donphan's attack. And 2. Which is not... Wait, it is an attack with Blastoise. Maybe? Maybe? Maybe you just die, even though this is... You're resistant to this? Boink. Ah, nice. Nice. Now, is there another battle is the question here before we get to the town. I don't remember. I can battle him, but I don't have to. Okay, cool. Let me go heal. Let me do the precious healing. Then we'll go back and battle that guy. Oh, really, Elijah? Difficult question would be, what's your least favorite episode? Well, that's good to hear, guys. I mean, I gotta have some stinkers out there. Well, I mean, stinkers for some people. I'm actually pretty fortunate, you know. I don't know if this is a good way to gauge like your channel's success, but the overall thing has gone down over time, but my channel average for likes to dislike ratio is a 97.9% like to dislike ratio, and then I think the lowest dislike like to dislike ratio I have on a video is like 96.5. So that tells me that, you know, a majority of people who watch my stuff don't feel the need to throw a dislike on it, which is good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I remember the first time I played Spec Ops The Line in like 2012, I thought it looked so bad because of the marketing, then saw someone say it changed their life at a time and said, hey, why not? Ended up writing my college thesis for ethics because of the white phosphorus section. Wow. That's pretty crazy, LaRue. Now that's quite the connection to the game. Damn. I kind of want to read your thesis now. So as someone who wrote a thesis, you're based on that, what did you think of my video? You know, that's a very high, I don't know, credentials? I don't know how to word that. But, you know, someone who knows, researched the game thoroughly like that. 4, 3, 3, 1, 2. 4, 3, 3, 1, 2. 4. 3. 3. 1. Yeah, I really need to get Pokemon that have all attacking moves. This is a very, very big handicap here. But I can't really, so 3. I can't really use Cum Cannon. 3. 1. 1. 2. 3, 1, 1, 2. Can't really use Cum Cannon because he's gonna get fucking leveled up. 3, and I can't, he's at level 14 right now. 3. Oh, whatever. 1. And then 2. And I'm not gonna do this like rapid fire drawing if I have all, okay. Okay, we're switching. We're switching. We're gonna try and switch. Come on now. Can I switch? No. Okay, what move am I using? At least it's Horn Attack. At least it's Horn Attack. I'm not gonna do this rapid fire card drawing when I have all attacking moves. But it's, you know, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth to do that. To just get a shit result. Oh my god. Come on. Come on! 2? 1. And... It better let me switch, man. It better let me switch. I do not want to lose Snooty Gal. Snooty Gal is not something I want to lose. Come on. Heads, please! Give me heads! You son of a bitch. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, let me use... What do I have to do? Let me use Horn Attack, please. Oh, good. Okay, at least there's that. At least there's that. Horn Attack. Okay, that's down. Good. Very good. Bulbasaur. Poisoned. Please let me switch. Please let me switch. Please let me switch. Heads, please. Okay, good. I only have one option, so I can't really, you know, roll a die for that. Alright, we're keeping him in for now. Can I use my thing? Oh, I'm fucking up. My bad. Okay. Okay. 3. 2. 3. Oh, I forgot 3 was an attacking move. 3 was an attacking move. 2. And then... 3. Bubble. 3. Good. Good. Okay. How many more do you got? Any more? One more. Oh, my word! Okay. 2? Okay, 3 works. Hello, Groudon. Nice to see you in the employ of a fisher. 4. Mudshot. 2. Sunlight is strong. Groudon. Groudon, what are you doing with a fisherman? What are you doing with a fisherman? Okay. 4, again. Come on, just give me... Come on! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Okay, 4. And 2. Okay. Bye, Groudon. Bye, Groudon. Snooty Gal, please. I know, right? Snooty Gal was just... I need... Oh, Snooty Gal. Hold on now. Petcha? Yes. No. No. Use. Okay. No death. No death for Snooty. Okay. Better. I think I'm gonna keep the fast forward off, unless I'm grinding. It's easier to navigate. Holy shit. Okay, Snooty Gal almost bit the dust. Almost went the way of, you know, Flower Power, Seahor, and Testacode. Let me catch up. Yarhar Fiddle-dee-dee, if you want to do that trivia, that's up to you. Up to you. The Tony Soprano episode was also one of my favorites, so I think my top 3... Ooh, those are some good picks, Ian. Some good picks. I like those. I like those picks. Those are... Tony Soprano was a fun one to work on. Tony Soprano was a stressful one to work on. Oh, because I had a deadline for that one, and it was kind of hard to meet it. YouTuber secret. Well, I guess successful solo YouTuber who does everything himself, for the most part. I've spent many a night editing into the wee hours of the morning and beyond. Like, Sauron, I was probably up to like 9. I probably started like 7 in the morning and ended 9 in the morning the next day to get it done. And Tony Soprano, I think I did the same thing. A few videos like that where I've had to stay up like way late and do things like that. Yeah. Oh, I see, Elijah. My least favorite would be the Lee Tolkien one, purely because I disagree with the interpretation of the movie, not because it's poorly made. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that was a shot in the dark, like how I looked at the movie, you know, theory of my own. I figured most people weren't gonna agree with that one, or not most people, but a lot of people wouldn't agree with that. So I feel that. I feel that. Love your video, sent to my dad. Actually, my thesis was primarily based on the white person. Nice, nice, Drew. That's good to hear, especially for someone that worked on it themselves. You know. Least favorite of yours is probably the Syndrome episode. Why, Ian? I would like to know why. That's not a bad thing. I'm just curious. You know. Not to be overly negative, but I didn't agree much with the objective morality segment in that vid, but everything else was great. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I get maybe that's like a personal theory of mine. I don't really look into other people's theories on morality, I guess, but I don't know. I could see why people would disagree with it, but it makes a lot of sense to me, you know, and that is actually how... That's interesting, Elijah, because that is how that concept underpins every single one of my videos. That is like the foundation of every video that I make, is the idea that most people in the world will be able to watch my videos because most of what I say will apply to anyone on this planet. Like, objective, and I call it near objective morality because, like, 99.9% of people will agree that stealing is wrong, right? Now, 99.9% of people aren't going to agree on what stealing is, but most people will agree with you that stealing is wrong. 99.9% of people are going to agree that murder is wrong. What murder is will vary depending on culture. For example, in some cultures, honor killing isn't considered murder. I would consider honor killings murder, but some people don't, you know? But I base everything that I talk about on that idea that anyone watching my videos can be like, yeah, I agree, murder's wrong. Yeah, I agree, stealing is wrong. Yeah, I agree, assaulting people is wrong. You know what I mean? So, that's interesting, but I understand, you know, I understand. Nice, LaRue. Nice. I'm glad you loved it because, like, again, like I said, it's very, very good to hear that someone who actually worked on it themselves in their own way liked the video, you know? So, it's been a long time that and that's funny because my light is probably my most controversial video that I've ever made. And my point with the light video wasn't to say that he wasn't evil. I don't remember. If I did say that, maybe I was wrong because I meant he wasn't as evil as you might think he is because I understood light. Why light came to... Because, for context, I'm not going to say exactly what it was. But I feel like everyone, when they're young, we get these weird, real black and white views of the world before we mature and like figure things out and figured out that the world is a lot more nuanced than we originally thought it was. And when I was younger, I got taken into some pretty radical ideas about equality in the world. And I had some pretty fucked up beliefs about how the world should be equal and how we should accomplish that. But I was naive. I didn't know a lot about how the world worked back then. And I understand now that what I thought was wrong. So coming off of that mindset, when looking at Light and how he reacted as a 17-year-old boy to his father having to work late and be a cop and have to deal with criminals, and him coming to the conclusion at a very young and naive age that the world would just be better off if every single criminal died, I was like, yeah, that's bad and evil and wrong, and what he did during his time with the Death Note was evil and wrong, but I viewed him as being more so naive, and if he had found the Death Note when he was maybe 35, maybe 30, 25, how he handled the Death Note would have been a lot different is how I looked at it. So that was where I was coming from with Light. How he was young and had this radical idea in his head that comes from the result of naivete and wanting the world to be a better place, and you think of this real radical way to get it done, when in reality it's wrong. Is he right for doing that? No, but I chalk up his ideas there to the ignorance of youth, and not necessarily like well thought out intentional malice. It was a kid saying the world should be better, and it would be really better much better if all the criminals were dead, just all of them died, you know. And that's very naive and youthful ignorance is how I looked at it, you know. Welcome, Jamara. Yeah, that's fine, just to lurk. Well, like I said, it's objective morality. There is no such thing as objective morality. Near objective morality. Because, again, if you went to India and you asked somebody, is murder wrong? Is the unjustified killing of a person wrong? 99.9% of people you come across are going to say yes. Now, 99.9% of people you come across aren't going to agree on what murder is, but they're at least going to tell you that murder is wrong. You go to China, you're going to find the same thing. You go to Zimbabwe, you're going to find the same thing. Let me put it in an even more blunt way. If you went to India, China, Zimbabwe, Mexico, United States, doesn't matter, and you ask a person, hey, if I came into your house and murdered your sister, if I killed your sister for no reason, do you think that would be wrong? 99.9% of people are going to say yes. That's why I call it near objective morality, and that's how I base my whole foundation of my channel on, is the fact that most people are going to agree that if the person in question that these people are harming were close to them, or just in general, you know, as far as the law goes, they're going to say yes. So that's near objective. It's never going to be objective. Not all people think that way, but most people do. Most people that matter. And that's the thing. 99.9% will say that. Does the other 0.1 matter? Not really. Are you really going to say, hey, you got a point? You know, me killing your sister? Yeah, that is a good idea. You should really be in the conversation for what's good and what's evil, you know? That's how I see it. So no, nothing's objective. Near objective, not objective. And it's much more nuanced, you know. It's not just a blanket thing. That's why I have a whole channel dedicated to discussing morality, because every situation needs to be examined for what it is, and not just put a blanket term over it. So it's a good foundation to say that, okay, 99.9% of people are going to agree that murder is wrong, but now let's examine this murder and figure out why it's wrong and how it's wrong and whether or not there's some justification to it, and what all that. It's just a base. It's just a baseline. It's not a truth about every murder being the same amount of wrong. Every murder is different, and every murder has different components to it. You know, that's how I that's what I have defined it as for me. Yeah, it depends, Driffy. That stealing is wrong, but what types of stealing are wrong, and to what degrees are stealing wrong? Is stealing a pack of bubblegum the same thing as stealing a car? Yes, they're both stealing. They're both wrong. But is stealing a pack of gum as bad as stealing a car? No, it's not. You know? So it all depends on the situation and the circumstances. I have a really negative view of Syndrome's character. We're talking about a guy whose motivation for Canadian because Manager is a little rude to him. So I just thought he's a bit more evil in the way he presented him. Not that it was Manager angry. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, he killed a lot of completely innocent law enforcement. Oh no, and see, that's the thing. His naivete caused him to spiral Like he also had other problems besides being naive, Triffy. He was a bit of a narcissist, you know, a bit of a megalomaniac. But would he have been those things without the Death Note? I don't think so. You know, the Death Note was a big component of him calling himself a god and like achieving this power. I think Light would have been a very different. Light probably wouldn't have been evil if he didn't have the Death Note. You know what I mean? It was just that was the catalyst for him turning into this monster that he became. Plus his naivete. No, I get it, okay. I get it. Oh no, that's fine, Elijah. I just like to explain. Because the objective morality thing is something that needs to be. It's not something that I'd like to throw out lightly. That's why whenever I do talk about it in a video, I make sure to dedicate a nice portion to what I'm talking about here, because it's near objective and it's a foundation, not a golden rule for the world. You know, it's just something that you can look to. Like, okay, what's good and evil? At the baseline, down here, murder, stealing, rape, R-word, assault, all that stuff is bad. Baseline. Now, to what degree? What constitutes murder? What constitutes stealing? How bad is this kind of stealing? How bad is this kind of murder? You know, so on and so forth. But at the ground level, most people can agree that those things are wrong. Then you go into the types. Why is this wrong? Is it wrong? Some people will disagree. You know, that's what I mean with it. So it's something that I put out there, I believe in, but I very much like to make sure people know that I'm not just giving a blanket thing to things, you know? No, what I'm saying, that certain truth exists in morality, but that's acknowledging genuine moral facts. I think you have to expand. Hold on. Damn it, we're doing too much file talk, and I can see this is why I don't like to do too much file talk, is because I can't play the game and talk about this stuff. It's very hard. So we'll stop in just a second. Oh, I see, and yeah, maybe I was too sympathetic to him. I'd have to go back and read the script or watch the video to see maybe I was a little too light on Syndrome. Is murder still wrong with the person that has truck nuts, though? I don't know, Triffy. Truck nuts are pretty egregious. Truck nuts are pretty egregious. I'm glad, okay, but I don't know. I'm a victim of over-explaining things, I guess. Like, I really like to make sure people know what I'm talking about. I like to leave no room, or try to leave no room for error when I'm saying something, because, you know, I want you all to know what I actually think and say, and make sure that I'm not, you know, doing anything that offends people. Because that's the last thing I try to do. I try to, you know, be fair to everybody and respectful of everyone, so I just like to explain myself quite a bit, and that makes me a windbag sometimes, but it is what it is. That's part of the point. Yeah. It is, Shamar. It is dependent on their outlook. But I think there's that baseline. That's all I mean by the near objective stuff, you know? But there is some form of a baseline. You could, Triffy. You could. See, that's why evil is worth discussing and dissecting, is because it's so nuanced. It's not just stealing's wrong. Stealing this is wrong, and so the stealing this is wrong. It's like, it's very nuanced. You gotta look at all the facts and how the way it's presented, you know, and the facts. Let me see. So hold on one sec, guys. I don't mind you guys starting it. I mean, you guys obviously came here because of the other channel, so it only makes sense that you'd want to talk about it, you know? That's to each their own, Triffy, but I think he wouldn't have been how he was without the Death Note. I think something that godlike is gonna warp most people, you know, into being something they aren't. Wouldn't have been without it. But you know, I could see that. I say only. yeah, certain truths exist. It's so, and those certain truths, there aren't very, when I say near objective morality on like a universal, but it's not really that many things that you can say are near objective. It's just the base of every crime that is encoded in law. At a baseline, stealing is wrong. At a baseline, murder is wrong. At a baseline, assault in a sexual way, abuse, those are all wrong. And it's like, what, 10 things? But then those 10 things branch out into so many other things that are not objective or near objective. They are nuanced in things, but at a baseline, most people can agree that those things are wrong. And that's, like I said, I think that's how my channel even works, is because most people are going to watch a video about a serial killer and they're going to be like, well, yeah, duh, he's evil, you know, but how and to what degree, then that's, you keep going, you know, and that's why I even have a tier list, you know. But anyway, yes, I have thought about doing more Vile Talk, and that's probably going to happen when I get to doing the movie nights. We'll probably start doing a lot more nuanced talk on movie nights. But I might just do straight up, you know, morality talk. We can do that. I don't know how taxing that will be on me. I'll give it a shot someday, Ian. I'll probably give it a shot someday and see how it goes. Not getting too far into Vile Talk, but a question by what criteria can ethical proposition be true or false? What makes this possible in your opinion? By what criteria can an ethical proposition be true or false? What makes this possible in your opinion? I guess in the way whether or not it's true or false would depend on to what degree you would say the average person would agree with what you have to say. Like, if you put forth the notion that it was ethical for people, let's use The Purge as an example. If you put forth the notion that the Purge was something ethical, the movie The Purge, what they do in the movie The Purge. Now, if you examine that and say, yes, that's it, someone says that, you put forth that's ethical. But then you go around and you find that, 80% of people will say no, then chances are it probably isn't. And also, when you take yourself away from things and you say, if that happened to me, how would I feel about that? Like the people at the top of The Purge, they feel great because, they're not really affected by it. The rich people, the ones that can be safe. But if I was a poor person during the Purge, how would I feel about, me just being susceptible to running around and being murdered? Not good. I wouldn't feel very good about that at all. So to what degree that most people would agree with your ethical proposition and how that would affect you if you were in that person's shoes that you're imposing this ethical proposition on. If that makes sense. I don't know if that made sense. Let me know if it did. Not sure if you answered this, but would murder make one guilty if they don't consider the victims to be truly alive? Don't consider or aren't? Because, if you're talking about, murdering a zombie, then, yeah, that's not really murder. But if someone is, they think people aren't alive and they're just, flesh robots, so they murder people because it doesn't matter, then they're guilty of murder, but that's insanity. You know what I mean? That's why the insanity plea exists. Because to think that everyone is, for an example, think that people aren't really alive and they're just flesh robots. That's insane. There's clearly something wrong here, They need help, and that's not true to reality. And yeah, I would say that now you're veering into the realm of, yeah, they're guilty, but they're clearly not in their right mind, and they need to be punished according to the fact that they're not in their right mind, you know? Yeah, when it comes to things like that, Jamara, I go with the majority. Like, now the majority can be wrong. There's definitely instances where the majority is wrong, but most of the time, and I would say, like, if you let's use like, and I don't even know if a majority felt this way, because there's so much nuance to how this operated, but let's use Nazi Germany as an example. Let's say the majority at the time thought that murdering all the Jews was wrong. Now, there's so many factors that went into those people coming to that majority conclusion. There's a lot of brainwashing, propaganda, false information. You know, the Jews they're taking over everything. If we don't get rid of them, all your children are gonna be out of house and home, and they're not gonna have a future. You know, that's clear deception and manipulation to get them to be in that majority. In hindsight, they were brainwashed. It was propaganda. And we know now that that majority was wrong, and the majority now believes that that was wrong. So, in general, I think it's best to go with two things. If you were in someone's shoes, if you were in the victim's shoes, would you think it was right or wrong? If you find out it was wrong, it's probably wrong. Then, you know, to verify whether or not your feeling that it's wrong is wrong, then you go and say, okay, what do other people feel about this? How do most people feel about this? And if it turns out that 90% of people say, yeah, I probably wouldn't like to be strung up and tortured in a room by Ted Bundy, then it's probably wrong, you know? And then the flip side is, does it even matter? Do the 10% of people who think getting murdered by Ted Bundy is okay, does their opinion really matter? Like, yeah, we can entertain their conversation, we can listen to them, but does it matter? Like, if a guy came up to you on the street and was like, hey, I think killing women is perfectly cool, and, you know, taking them and dismembering them and using them for necrophilic practices, I think that's cool. Would you be like, yeah, let's have a conversation about this. Like, I want to see your point of view. Convince me that this is right. I'd be like, no, get the fuck out of my face. You need to be on some kind of list, is what I would say, you know? No, thank you. I'll go with the most people who think that that's wrong. So yes, it's good to talk. It's good when it's a lot more nuanced, of course. It's good to have the conversation about it, but when it's something like that, like, no, thank you. Like, it might not be an objective truth, but it's close enough that I'm willing to ignore the 10%. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by near objective. Like, maybe 10% of people in the entire world think what Ted Bundy did was cool. But do I really care what they have to think? You know? Do I really care if they think murdering women and dismembering them is a good thing to do? No, I don't. That's why I think it's near objective, you know? That's how I look at it. I ask this because Emmett Selk uses this justification for why he does what he does, but that's a story for another day because he's complicated as hell. Oh yeah, I bet he is. A Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 14 film. Cool, Nicholas. I'll have to see. You know, like I said, that sounds like insanity to me, like a more insane, disconnected from the world kind of take on stuff. So I definitely would have to look at Emmett to let you know about that. But that, yeah, no, I would say that veers into the insanity territory. Yeah, convince you, Elijah, right? Convince you. let me convince you. No. That's where my objective morality near objective morality thing comes in. That's all. Anyway, guys, you know what? If it's you know what? We only have 13 people in here. I mean, well, 14 counting Corinne, I think. Oh, 3. There's 3 people on Twitch. Hi, 3 people on Twitch who aren't chatting. I hope you're enjoying the Vile talk that we're doing. If you guys want me to, like, if you want to keep going for Vile Talk, especially since I had a late stream today, as a little treat, we can keep going, and I'll just, like, casually play the game. So if you guys want to keep going, we can keep going. If you guys want to keep going, we can keep going. Let me know in the chat. Ian, Elijah, Nicholas, Jamara, Triffy, Corinne. If you want to keep talking about vile stuff, we can. I will allow it today, while I casually play the game. Casually, very casually, so I have a Pokemon that I can catch on this route. And I have a level 12 down fan, and that's very cool. That's very cool. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? It's gonna be, oh, a little Mareep! To make up for the fact that we lost... Test it code. Perhaps, but I'm fairly certain that I'm gonna knock this thing out. How strong is Horn Attack? How strong is Horn Attack and how strong is Tackle, is the question here. Oh, very good, bot. Very good. Let's go ahead and ban you. Thank you, Elijah. Well, wasn't that good? Wasn't that? Oh yeah, and Coquet. Sorry, Coquet. If you want to talk for it. Yeah, I'm cool for it. Yeah, if you guys want to keep going, throw whatever you got, burning evil discussions at me, and I will answer in the best way that I can while I play this game. Horn Attack. How strong? 65? Yeah, I thought it was stronger. But the thing is, hold on a second. You are a higher level, and your attack is 28. Tackle is definitely weaker than Horn Attack. Bubble is 20. Okay, Bubble might be the way to go. What's your special attack? 28, 28, 20 Bubble, and then... Your attack is very... Yeah, you're gonna knock out Mareep in one shot. Alright, let's go and use Bubble. Let's use Bubble on Mareep to make sure that we don't murder our dear little sheep here. We want to keep our sheep! I want to keep my sheep. Bubble. Yeah, that's alright, Elijah. That's... Oh, come on! A crit! Man, so that means we gotta go into Roxanne with only 2 Pokemon. We're screwed. And fuck me if Donphan isn't, like, really horrible to have right now. Oh, the cave! Hold on a minute. The cave. Don't. Let me just... Yeah! Oh, you stupid fucking... I tried! Alright. I suppose I'm unsure of the labeling of Nears, but it seems your take is close to my view that it's in favor of some conception. No, you did. I mean, I like to be... Oh, a Jinx. Hello. I like to be really thorough with the explanation, but in reality, like, there's a way to be thorough with the explanation, right? 1, 2. There's a way to be thorough with the explanation, but it really just boils down to that. I mean, it's kind of simple, you know? If you look at a crime... Oh, I should have done 1 first. My bad. But I got whatever. If you look at a crime, someone did, and if you were to survey everyone in the world, and you're pretty sure that like 90% of people would say that it's wrong, and there might be 10% that say it wasn't, does the opinion of the 10 matter? As far as the victims are concerned, as far as the law is concerned, does it matter? That's what I mean by near objective morality. And whether or not you think that's a valid take, that's up to you. But I think that's what allows, you know, a Hindu from India to watch one of my videos and say, yeah, I agree with that. And it allows a Buddhist from Japan to agree with my videos because, yeah, I agree. Murder's wrong at a baseline. Stealing's wrong at a baseline. So-and-so. They might not agree with the nuanced aspects of what I say. You know, we were talking about light Yagami. You know, some of you guys don't agree about that. Ian didn't agree too much on what I said about Syndrome. And that's perfect. But at the very least, I agree with Ian that Syndrome's evil. And what Syndrome did was evil. Now, to what degree? Depends. You know, I had a different take than Ian did. You guys had a different take on light than I did. But we can all agree that light is evil. We can all agree that Syndrome is evil. Baseline. Now, how evil? What's the circumstances? Baseline, and then up. Is that's the objective morality is what I mean by it. Oh, whoops. Well. Hold on. 1, 2. Okay. I'll do 2 ones for messing up there. Okay. All I want to know is Sauron and Palpatine. What would they do meeting each other? Would they learn from each other's actions and change? Sauron would probably... I mean, Sauron at full power would probably just flick Palpatine in the face and say, "See ya, dude. You trying to challenge me?" Because as much as Palpatine is more evil than Sauron because he had like more influence over an entire galaxy, and is not the personification of evil like Morgoth is, I think Sauron's much more powerful than Palpatine is. So I think their meeting would just be like, yeah, very one-sided in Sauron's favor. I suppose if I had a question in regards to Vile Talk, it would be a winded one. Do you think V is right for trying to cause an anarchy, even if it results in a ton of deaths? I kind of do. Yes and no. So as if you guys have seen any videos that I've done on like post-apocalyptic situations, I always mention how when an apocalyptic situation happens, oops, whatever. I'm talking, so this is the rules are probably gonna go to the side as I try to talk here. In an apocalyptic situation, especially right when it happens, the best thing that you can do to stop people from dying, which is the biggest problem with apocalyptic situations, right? You got a whole bunch of chaos and people are dying because it's a chaotic situation and the world is going to shit, you know? So the best thing you can do in an apocalyptic situation in the beginning is whoever has the most capability to do so needs to impose order, because chaos is just... it's chaos. It's causing death, destruction. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows what to think. Everyone's out for themselves. And if you want to stop the mass death of a bunch of people, order. Put that order in. Now, that's just in the beginning though, because more often than not, those institutions that are going to impose that order are going to take it too far eventually and just become tyrannical dictatorships, right? So after that initial period of the order stabilization has gone, then it is the job of the people to dethrone that order-imposing organization and bring things back to a more free, equal, peaceful state of the world. So V is right for wanting to take down the Norse Fire Party. I just don't think anarchy is the best way to do it. Like, I would much rather have preferred if V said, yes, they're wrong, and here's what I would like to replace them with. Like a democratic government, a republic, something like that. But, so the replacing them isn't wrong, but anarchy is gonna cause a lot more, it's gonna break it back down to where it was when the apocalypse happened. It's gonna bring chaos back. So what's going to happen again after that? Someone's probably going to impose order again, and it might just be another cycle. So anarchy's cool it's a cool idea, but in practice, it's probably just going to create another Norse Fire Party in a different form, and you're going to be back to square one. That's the problem with V's anarchy. Because I'm not deeply familiar with the actual nuanced position that affirms some form of objective morals. I see, Jamar. Yeah, it's like I said, it's just the baseline. Like, that's what I mean by near objective morality, is the baseline of that most people in the world would probably agree with. And it's like I said, it boils down to 10 things, maybe a dozen things: stealing, murder, assault, abuse. Most people are going to agree that's wrong. Most people aren't going to agree on what is abuse, what is murder, what is assault. So that's where it becomes the baseline is near objective. Everything else is up for discussion. You know, I think that's a good way to put it. Give me the great ball. I'm gonna try the great ball first because I want this thing. Give me my mighty Anna. Sweet doggy girl. Can I have a sweet doggy girl in my party? 1, 2, 3. Bam. All right, good. Good. We got us a third. Thinking differently when you're younger reminded me of Shinobu Sensei. Yeah, no, it's been a long time since I've seen Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho since I was a kid, so I don't remember the specific details of it. So I couldn't tell you right now, Nicholas. I'd have to rewatch the show. My sweet doggy girl, I'm gonna name her after my doggy girl. She gonna be named Grace. I got Grace downstairs, and she's a good old German Shepherd, and we got Grace. Hello, Grace. Welcome to the game, Grace. When a villain can't change, can't learn the lesson, they keep doing evil. I mean, I can see Palpatine, see Sauron, can see evil, and say, see. Oh, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if Palpatine has that level of introspection, Kokei. He might just, if, let's say Palpatine got transported to the Lord of the Rings universe, he'd probably just try to take it over, and then once he reached Sauron, he would just see him as like an obstacle to overcome, and not really think like, oh, this is the horrid thing that I can become, I need to stop. He'd just be like, yeah, another opponent, you know? Suppose what I wonder is if bringing about an anarchy is the only way to destroy the Notice Fire system. I don't think so. Like I said, there's plenty of resistance efforts that have been formed throughout world history, where, you know, anarchy, they didn't go to anarchy. I mean, there's a way to resist an oppressive force without resorting to anarchy, you know? Organize a rebellion. A rebellion with clear goals. Yeah, I don't know. There's guerrilla warfare with a specific aim in mind, a political aim in mind. There's a lot of ways, you know? Anarchy's not the sole answer to dethroning Norse Fire. It is a way, but I just don't think it's the best one, and I think it's more liable to create more problems in the future than it is to fix. That's how I see it. Why do you think people have decided to take on a more negative view of Walter White and his action in recent years compared to when Breaking Bad ended? I think it's kind of like recency bias mixed in with the fact that Walter White was the protagonist, right? Because we're all pretty much conditioned from a very young age. When there's a protagonist, they're the hero. You know, they're the main guy in the story is the hero. So even in the face of what he does, it's hard, especially with him. Like, you know, he says what he's doing is for his family. And even at the end, like when he says, "I did it all for me," you can still kind of identify with that. Like, damn, you know, this guy who is a teacher his whole life, he got denied his company by his friends. He'd just been beaten down. You know, he just wanted something for him, and it got the best of him. And plus, I think a big thing with Breaking Bad and shows like that and like The Sopranos is the fact that most people watched them when they were on TV, or when they were out, they watched them on TV. So they watched them in like an episodic way, you know, weekly. So you don't necessarily, when you're watching a show every week, you don't necessarily remember every little bit of the story, and it like stays with you, especially over years. You know, if you're watching season 1, when did season 1 of Breaking Bad come out? Season 1, Breaking Bad. Season 1, Breaking Bad. 2008. And then season 2, let's see, when did season 2 come out? 2009. And then 2010. So a year in between seasons. So you watch a show for like a month or two, each episode a week apart, and then you get the next season in a year. You're probably not going to remember all the story beats and everything. But now, with people who mostly watch shows on streaming services and binge them, they're getting every episode one after the other, you know, so they have everything in mind as they're watching the show, and they go, oh shit, hey, this guy actually kind of sucks, because you remember when he did this in this episode and did that in this episode, and now it leads to this, and yeah, he's pretty bad, huh? So I think that has a lot to do with it, like being able to watch the show one after the other and not so spread out. I think that makes sense. I think so. Oh, I see, Elijah. Yeah, I still got to get into Psycho-Pass. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, there's nothing. So I have pretty thick skin, and that's kind of a necessity doing what I do, right? I mean, you can't sit in a room all day and read about murder and death and all that stuff without being somewhat immune to it. And part of my immunity comes from the fact that I'm able to separate myself from like real life, or like that it's not happening to me. Like I could see how it would be bad if it happened to me, but it's not happening to me. I'm just observing it, so I can like disassociate myself from the thing, and it makes me able to do what I do. I mean, I read about genocide and murder and all that stuff. And when I'm not doing this, and I'm not playing games, or I'm with my family, what am I doing? I'm looking at people who murder people, who assault them, everything under the sun. That's my day. That's my life, you know? But dystopian stuff, specifically nuclear stuff, that is the only thing that really like turns my stomach. Like if you've ever seen the movie Threads, oh my god, fuck that movie. It's the first hour is just like setting up for nuclear war, and then the last hour is the aftermath of nuclear war and how horrible it is for these people all hurt and dying of cancer and slowly getting all these diseases and having to scavenge, and oh my god. And I'm like, that's terrifying, because everything else, most things, like with the exception of like war, I'm like, yeah, if I do the proper precautions, I'm probably not gonna get murdered. You know, if I have an alarm system, if I stay in my house, if I don't go down dark alleys. But nuclear war, I don't got a fucking say in that. If the guys at the top decide they're gonna push the button, what am I gonna do? Either I'm gonna die, or I'm gonna live, and then I gotta live in the aftermath, and I'm fucked. You know what I mean? So when I watch that shit, I'm like, holy shit, that is terrifying, because I have absolutely no control over whether or not that happens. You know? Woo! Oh, fuck that. No, nuclear war is one of the greatest horrors we've ever created. I don't like that. Me, no likey. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, I did too. I did too, Ian. I sympathized with him quite a lot on my first watch through. But the second, when I actually got down to making the video, I was like, oh, hello, this guy is not sympathetic. There's some... But the sum does not outweigh the not sympathy that I have for this dude right now, you know? Yeah. Yeah, no, Walter White, they trick you with the villain protagonists. You know, they trick you. By making you think this guy's the main guy, so he's a good guy. He's someone I should be rooting for. But then when you start to dig through it, it's like, oh, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't be rooting for this dude, you know? Very, very, very neat trick that villain protagonist can play on you. Oh, very, very, very interesting. Elijah, that sounds horrifying. I'll have to... I want to give Psycho-Pass a watch here soon. Oh, The Day After's pretty bad too, Nicholas. Day After's pretty bad too. Yeah, Elijah, it is fucking terrifying. I hate that movie. I hate that movie. The Road, yeah, The Road's very sad too. The Road is very sad too. When looking at from the perspective of other characters like in BCS, you start to realize how selfish this man was and how he destroyed the lives. Yep. Everything Walter White touched went to shit, and the only reason it went to shit wasn't because he was trying to be a hero. It went to shit because he was trying to be who he wanted to be and fuck everybody else, you know? Yeah, Walter White, not a good man. Not a good man at all. Oh, it is very similar to Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, from what I remember. Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball. Shonen, you know, a lot. Shonens are pretty similar on a baseline, too. Like, you could say Naruto and Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter and One Piece, and at a base level, they're all very similar. Young protagonist who defies the odds, struggles to become the hero, learns, but they have like great latent talent that ends up carrying them to this great heights of herodom. But the stories are all different, of course, in different ways, but they're the same type of story. They're shonens, you know, they're lumped into a genre for a reason, you know. Oh yeah, reveal about Penguin in the Batman saga, right? The Penguin was also like, oh shit, yeah, this guy is not very sympathetic at all, huh? He's kind of a big piece of shit, and maybe there's nothing to feel bad for about him, you know? Yeah, the Penguin was an interesting character. That was a very good show. That was a very good show. They usually refuse to kill. Yeah, that's another one. They usually refuse to kill. A lot of shonen stories tackle genocide. They do, huh? Yeah, there's the genocide with the Chimera ants in Hunter x Hunter. There's Frieza. There's Cell. There's Boo. There's all the fucking Dragon Ball villains. Dragon Ball Z villains are genocidal for the most part. Naruto, I mean, kind of a weird spin. Well, Pain wanted to do genocide. Madara was like a sort of more like a forced internment, like mass incarceration in the Infinite Tsukiyomi. Yeah, a lot of genocide-like stuff in shonens. Oh, Ozgob is definitely worse than Walter White. Oh yeah, that's why he's much higher on the tier list, Ian. Yeah, well, definitely. Oh, Uchiha Clan Massacre, there you go, another genocide. Kurta Massacre from Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, genocide abounds in shonen. Genocide abounds in shonen. But that's, you know, I think a good reason for that's actually a good point that you guys made. Genocide being so prominent in shonen it's probably that prominent in shonen because one, most of the time the hero in shonen is considered to be like the pinnacle, right? They're a hero's hero. They are totally virtuous, the utmost good. And what is the worst crime that you can commit? Is genocide. Because the worst crime you can commit on an individual level is murder, and then the worst crime you can commit on a grand level is mass murder. So making the villains the epitome of evil, going up against the epitome of good, is a good contrast for shonens, you know? Can you not kill me? What is this? 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 Why? Why? No! Are you fucking kidding me? 5 times! I lost my dog! I lost my dog, man! A fucking karate master killed my fucking dog! That's some bullshit. 5 times with the arm thrust? Really? Okay, well, I'm out of here, man. I know it loses the fighting. I just wasn't expecting a 5-hit arm thrust, okay? I wasn't expecting a 5-hit arm thrust, man. That's bullshit. Oh, come on. Okay, well, we're going to fucking... We're going to the gym because I can't hit past level 15. And this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. I need to use Snooty Gal to get me through the trainers, and then I need to just use Blastoise for Roxanne because Snooty Gal is so unreliable with the not having the moves, not having attacking moves. So this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough, and this is gonna be very rough. This might be the end of the run here, but that arm thrust might have done it. We'll see though. Such is life in Nuzlocks. That's the thing about Nuzlocke. You got to be prepared to suffer run killers, and it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process. That's fine. That's what Nuzlocke. Part of what Nuzlocking's about. What did I just do? What did I just do? I stored it. Okay. Oh my god! I thought I released Donphan. Come here. Okay. Okay. Nova. Welcome, Nova. How you doing? I hope you're having a good evening, too. And I hope that you sleep well and have a good night when you get to bed. I hope that studying wasn't too hard on you. In Bleach, the Soul Reapers had to commit genocide on the Quincy's. Right. Yep, there you go. And I will say that even though Palpatine is worse in scale, I feel Sauron is worse due to his cruelty and ambition, as his vision for me was arguably worse than Palpatine's plans for the galaxy. Yeah. Yeah, his vision was probably worse. It's just hard to, you know, yeah, I agree with you, Ian. I agree with you. Just Palpatine's, you know, responsible for like trillions of deaths is a little hard to weigh against one being's plans for a planet, you know? But I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, exactly, Koei. It's like testing people who master Pokemon. They need a handicap. It will really depend, Elijah. It would really depend. Like, if the choice was 90% of humans have to die so the rest of them can live, or none are going to live, then it's probably the right decision. I mean, unfortunately. It's like caught between a rock and a hard place. Is it a good thing? No, but is it necessary? If you want people to live, then it is. I guess if you don't, then kill them all. But, yeah. Hopefully, you know, we're never in a position like that. Hey, Donphan v Donphan. Oh. I fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna switch because I fucked up. I shouldn't have done what I did. I have to switch. The rules for the Nuzlocke is I cannot. He can get past level 15 battling Roxanne, but he can't get past level 15 before that. So let's go ahead and see if Snooty Gal can carry us through this and not break our Nuzlocke rules. Okay, what do you got? 1, 2. Good, Snooty Gal. Good, Snooty. Good, Snooty. 1. 1. I'm gonna speed it up. 2. Okay, Snooty. Alt tab, come on. Oh, nice. Nice, another horn attack. Okay. Fuck, I should have put an orange berry on. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. It's okay. This run's gonna die. I'm very, very certain this run's gonna die. But that's okay. I'm having a good time with the Vile talk today. But it is causing my judgment to err a little bit here in this run. No! Okay. I didn't mean to click that. Come on. Slow down. Slow down. Do what you're supposed to do. Hold on a sec. Slow down. 4, 1, 4, 2. 4, 1, 4, 2. 4, 1, 4, 2. 4. The defense scroll is actually pretty good here. 4, 1, 4, 2. Okay. No. Blows my mind that super evil masterminds you can't get through to, like Palpatine, Sauron, looks like the higher up there still. No, yeah, that's why they're the pinnacle, man. They just won't. Okay, good. It was only he only had one Pokemon. That was very lucky. That was very fucking lucky because I fucked up so bad. All right, let me put orange berries on both my guys, so we don't have to deal with that again. Orange berries, please. Orange berries. Maybe the run will not be dead if I can play this right. Oh, he got level 16 anyway. All right, I fucked up, but it is what it is. This is my first time doing this shit. I'm gonna give myself just a little leeway and say that's okay. That's okay. Okay. This is double battle? Okay, fine. Someone describes the representative near approach the holy evil will as possible by Tolkien. Yeah, no, he is. No, he's pretty much a holy evil will. It's just he's a downgrade from Morgoth in terms of evil because he's an evil will, but he's not the source of evil. Like Palpatine is pretty much a solely evil will too, and Palpatine was responsible for a lot more death and destruction. So that's why, like, they're pretty similar, but the scale is what tips them up. You know, Palpatine up for me. You know. So let's see, 2 and 1. So you get 2, which is very fortunate, and I want to hit. You're a rock type, so and 2 and 1, and you're also. Let's use that. Let's just get the Vibrava out of the picture. Nice. Okay. Now we only got to deal with 1. It's a 2-on-1. 2. Damn. Nice. Okay. 2 and 1. Not great. I wanted a water move, but oh, we can use it on a Pidgeot. We can use it on a Pidgeot. Let's see if we can knock out Pidgeot in one shot. Pidgeot in one shot because it's not resistant. Nope, not one shot, but we're close. But we're close. We're close. 2 again. Wow, Donphan's getting really lucky in this double battle. 2 and 2. So we'll do 2. And we'll do 2. There we go. Very nice. Oh, come on, hit. Good. 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 Very good. Very good. We're working out. We're working it out. What do we got? Damn, Donphan, you're getting lucky. 2 and 3. All Donphan needs to use its horn attack move, as far as the cards are concerned, is to be in a double battle, I guess. Oh, fuck me, man. Well, okay, well, that was pretty good. Can I, as long as I get a water move, 1 and 4. Alright, I think I just, no, that's withdraw. So, let's see. But it'll be okay. I think we'll get through this pretty easily. We'll get through this pretty easy. Pretty easy. Let's see. 4? And 4 again. Come on, can I not get 4 for Blastoise? Come Cannon. Come Cannon wants a 2. Wants a 2 or a 3. We want a 2 or a 3 on Come Cannon. Can I get a 2? That's a 4. Another. What's with the double force? What's with the string of double force? Let me just end the battle. Let me just end the battle. Don't do this to me. 1 and 1. I mean, I guess that's progress. No. Too fast. I need to slow down. 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 1 on Blastoise. 1 on... Okay, all 1s. So let's just keep going. 1. 1. What is this very, mist? Sensual song. Okay, this is getting a little hairy. 4 and 2. Okay, that's what I need. So, 4 and 2. Please hit. Water gun. Water gun hit. Water gun hit. Water gun hit. Water gun hit. Thank you. Okay, so we got the trainers down. Now that all that's left is Roxanne. All that's left is Roxanne, and I'm going to go with Come Cannon in slot 1. Because I do not believe in Donphan's ability to do anything in this upcoming fight, being that he has 3 moves that are pretty useless. 3 moves that are pretty useless. Let me catch up on chat though. This is unrelated, but one of my favorite types of villain is the overweight motherfucker, Baron Harkonnen, Kingpin, Enoch. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. Yeah, I like I love that. That's a good one, Elijah. I like the overweight villain subtype. One of my favorite villain subtypes though is the stupidly righteous villain. With the best example, there's other ones out there, but the best example for me is the Bishop from Castlevania, who goes and murders Dracula's wife, and when he goes in to talk to her, he's looking at all her science stuff, and he's like, what is all this? What is all this witchcraft, this magic? And she's like, it's science. It's you know, medicine and all that stuff. And then she says it has nothing to do with God. And he goes, nothing to do with God. And then he's like, burn it down! Burn it to the ground, murder her! And I'm like, oh shit. So stupidly righteous. So dumb. And it's just it's just one of my favorite types of villains. One of my favorite types. Your sister met Vincent D'Onofrio? Nice. That's pretty cool. Not really a tragedy. It kind of strung along by Morgoth a bit, okay? Kind of strung along a bit. You can't get new attacks with the Pokemon you got. Nope, I sure can't, okay? There's nothing I can get. Come Cannon to the rescue, indeed. Yeah, you love that guy? He's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. Yeah. What Jamar said. Yes, Castlevania was great. I haven't seen the sequel series yet though. Poochie's a good one. Poochie's a good righteous villain, yeah. That's true. Alright, our first gym battle, guys. A okay, right out the gate, huh? Right out the gate with... Oh, I forgot to switch them! Does it matter? No, because I don't need you, Donphan. Come on, let me switch. Fucker. I'm gonna keep flipping until I can switch, but I'll use moves. Okay, so I just need to have him use 1 move. Maybe I'll get lucky and get like something good. 3? What is 3 on Donphan? Growl. That's fine. That's clear body. Doesn't matter. Okay, hidden power what though? Hidden power what, man? It's not electric. I know that because it didn't hit and a substitute. Okay. All right. What can I use? 1, 2. 1. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 2. Okay, this is gonna suck. 4. 3. 4. Mega kick, huh? 4, 3. Hit. Good. 4. I'm just doing 2 to make it go a little quicker. 4. And 1. And a potion. Okay. 4 and 1. Let's do 2 again. 2. 4. 2. Son of a bitch. Okay. 4. The withdraw's helping, at least. 1. 1. Lame. Oh, a crit. Great. And 2 misses. 2 misses, even though I got past the paralysis. 2. 4. 2. This sucks. This sucks so bad. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose. Wow. What a shit draw. 2. Come on, hit. Get through the paralysis. Okay, good. 2. 4. 1. 4. Fuck. 1. A little bit of chip damage. 4. I used my Oranberry, so that's gone. 3. 3. Okay, at least that does more damage. It's not water gun, but it does more damage. Bubble. Bubble again. Okay. Okay. 1. 2. Come on. 2's gotta hit, right? 2's gotta hit. Don't substitute. Don't substitute and don't get paralyzed. Come on. Come on, water gun. Come on, water gun. Yes! Okay. We're getting there. Getting there. 2. 1. So, 2. Come on, hit. Come on. Alright, good. Good. Reggie's still down. Alright, maybe this is... Let's see what the next ones are. The next ones are going to be interesting. Zangoose. Ooh, with the... Ooh, look at them purple claws. Shit. Okay. 2. 2. No! Oh, God! Oh, God! Can I? Oh, yes. Oh, no! I pressed the button on accident. Okay. Alright, Don Van. Let's see if you can clutch it out for me, Snooty Gal. Snooty Gal, please. Just get horn attack after horn attack. Just get horn attack after horn attack. Come on. Okay, that's a 2. That's a 2. Okay. Oh my god, and it has water pulse too? Come back over here, stupid. Oh, I didn't save anyway. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Nuzlocking for you. You can't account for operator error, I guess. I need to pay more attention and not be talking when I'm battling. I need to be very focused on important battles. So, with that means I'm going to restart the randomizer. I'm going to restart the randomizer. So we got all new stuff. Look at all this crap. Where are you, Sweener? We're gonna restart the randomizer. Set all to random. Let me do something here real quick though. Completely random. Random unique Pokemon. They're all Pokemon up here. Prevent wild. I don't want wild legendaries. Wait. Yeah, I don't want wild legendaries. Randomize trade Pokemons. Keep evolution forms intact. Completely random. Prevent trainer legendaries. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna do that one. Held item. What? The hell? That alter random. I mean, okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright, now what we do is we hit save ROM. Go to the desktop. Oh. Emerald randomizer. Boom. Okie dokie. Now we have another instance, another seed, everybody. What a sad day. Our first run got scuffed. But that's okay, we learned things, see? Nuzlocking is about learning, it's a learning experience. Now I know that, that for this specific type of Nuzlocke that I'm doing, attacking moves are king. At least in the beginning. I don't know if that's going to be true later on. But at the very beginning, that's what it's going to be. Hey, Spinda. It's okay, that's the nature of Nuzlocke. I'm sure this is not going to be the first time we're going to have to restart a run. Not going to be the first time. What did we say my name was going to be? I think Kokei had a good idea for a name earlier. Echo the Dolphin. That was a good song. What's funny is that my mom used to have Law & Order Criminal Intent on TV when I was younger, and for a while I thought Vincent D'Onofrio and Mark Ruffalo were the same person. I can see that. I could see that. Yeah, action RPG battles are kind of cool. Okay, I'm a big fan of turn-based combat, though. So, like, Final Fantasy got ruined for me when they went away from turn-based combat. I stopped playing Final Fantasy altogether. Even if the stories are great, I like turn-based combat. That's just me. Yeah. He sure does, doesn't he, Kokei? That was horrible. It was like he had both moves that fucked me. Thunder Punch and Thunder Punch for Blastoise and Water Pulse for Donphan. No, but yeah, Kokei Gambler. Kokei said Gambler. We'll just do Gambler. So whenever someone talks to us, they say, "Hey, Gambler." That's pretty good. I like that. We'll go Gambler this time. Gambler. Do I think Nair Lothotep caused a crash out tonight? He could have. That bastard's everywhere. You know what else caused a crash out? I haven't done a hat switch all stream. A visor switch all stream. We've been Vile talking. I haven't had a hat switch. I will say the cool thing about this new Streamlabs thing I'm using is the green screen chroma key function is much smoother than OBS's. Like I feel like it's like the green visor of course had some bad parts to it, but it looks a lot cleaner, I think. It's nice. Hey, Gambler. Yeah, that's right. That's the channel. All right, let's get back in. We're like I said, I made it ending at 8:30 because I gotta go take care of Stu's dogs. But what was I gonna say? On Thursday we're gonna stream for a long time, so let's see what we're gonna get set up with for Thursday. We have about 34 minutes to see what we can do here. Pretty cool. Clock has stopped, and the time is 7:56. Oh, 7:56. Like what? There? Whatever. Does it matter? Not really. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Confirm. Thank you. Do I have a new mic? No, I don't. That's interesting. So I have the exact same mic. It's right here. Oh, look at that long little thing right there. This is the Sennheiser something MK Ultra. I don't know, but I had to do some mic changing when I switched over to Streamlabs, and I guess I made it sound better. So there we go. Ta-da! But yes, Vile Talkers, you got 33 more minutes of Vile Talk on the Swain stream. If you guys got anything else you want to get off your Vile chests, just let me know. Pokemon, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Oh, give me a Pokemon. Give me a Pokemon. What do you got in your bag there, Mr. Zigzagoon? No, yeah, I'm sorry. So we got a Loudred, a Claydol, and a Ponyta. Okay, does Ponyta evolve with a Firestone? I think it might. Hold on a minute. I'm misremembering. I forget. It might be one that actually evolves at a level. I think it might just be Growlithe. If anybody remembers before I look it up. Before I get to the part where it tells me. And where is it going to tell me? Ponyta evolves into Rapidash, but at what level? Oh, 40. Okay, so it isn't a Firestone. Cool. So Loudred for 1, Claydol for 2. I would like a Claydol because Claydol is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Claydol. So Claydol is number 2. We'll roll with 3. Ah! Oh, I accidentally closed out of the music. My bad. That was operator error. Hold on. Operator error! Stand by! Stand by, please. Stand by. I accidentally hit X when I was trying to switch tabs on the other screen. Boink. 3. Let me go back to here real quick. This. Cool. Okay. 3-sided. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? 1. Okay. That's fine. We'll take a Loudred. The normal type, not very useful, but we'll take a Loudred. What do you got? Pound, Uproar, Hell. Oh, he's got 3 attacking moves. Now that's useful. Not potentially useful with the Astonish on any normal types, but that's pretty fucking cool. Okay, we got a 3 attack starter. That's a good start. I call that a good start. What do you think is worse between Gingy and Dunkey? I don't know, man. When Dunkey abandoned League of Legends, the greatest game ever made in the history of the world, that's more evil than anything Gingy possibly could have done, I think. So I think it's got to be Dunkey. The League is objectively the best game ever made. How could you do such a thing? How could you do such a thing? You know? He'll change someday. I have faith. I have faith. Who do I think is the worst of Logan Roy's kids? The girl. The guy. The main guy? Who's the one that was like whining about not unknown is my first? Unknown, guys. I mean, well, that's kind of cool because he only has 1 attack, so I can't really gamble with the unknown. Okay, maybe not bad to have an unknown on the team for a little while. Well, we'll take an unknown. We'll take an unknown. When I come back and have a Pokeball, I'll get the unknown. Okay. Not bad, actually. Not bad. It could be very useful, depending on the circumstances, and depending on what the hidden power is that we get. The type of the hidden power. Because for anyone who doesn't know, hidden power changes type based on nature, I believe, or it might be IVs and EVs. And a Lileep! Hey, a Lileep! For the second one! Cordelia is one of my favorite Pokemon! That's pretty fucking cool! Okay, so Unknown and Lileep. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, Kendall. Kendall, I think Kendall's the worst. I think Kendall might be the worst. Yeah, they're all whiners, but I think Kendall has the edge slightly. Like they're all. I mean, I think the least worst is Connor, but they're all like not great. You know what I mean? Probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, I probably should have just ran because I have to fight her. Hold on. Yes, I'm the gambler. I'm the gambler. Oh, Illumise. Illumise. That's easy enough, right? 2? Good. And I'm locked into Uproar, I think, so I can't even... That's another great thing about... Ah, yes! Okay, so we actually got... pretty lucky, I think. Damn, and Loudred's already level 9. Holy shit. We got pretty lucky because Loudred has 4 attacking moves. Or 3 attacking moves, which is great. And then Unknown only has 1 move, so that can be very useful. I don't have to draw cards. Plus Loudred's Uproar, if I draw Uproar, he's going to Uproar for 3 turns no matter what. Now that can really screw me over if they have a Ghost type. But I think we're in a pretty good spot. I think we're in a pretty good spot with the move so far, so long as none of them die. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on the death aspect here. L to the OG. L to the OG indeed. Connor's at least the most neglected and genuinely a very sad character. What did I miss? We had a run killer. We had a run killer mastermind. Donphan and I screwed up. Operator error. And we had to restart the run because we whited out. Very, very unfortunate. And what's also going to be unfortunate here is my Loudred is a little strong. So getting this Unknown, I think I'm gonna have to... Oh, a Duskull. I think I'm gonna... Can I buy more Pokeballs? I can't, huh? I can't. Oh, I can! Okay. So I'm gonna just have to launch balls at this Lileep and this Unknown without hitting them because I'm fairly certain... Like, I could use Astonish on Unknown, but it's super effective against it because it's a Ghost type. It's only 30 power, but it's super effective. So I think I can use Astonish on Lily, but I think I have to just throw balls at Unknown to see if I can get it. Hello, Mighty Anna. Let's not and say we did. Come on, give me my Unknown. Nice. And it's an F, I believe that is. We got an F in the chat for Unknown, everybody. I think that's an F at least. I think that's an F at least. All right. So no. B, bag, Pokeball, pink. Hidden power what? Okay, at least it's not hidden power fucking fighting, man. All right, come on. Come on. Just grab it. It's only level 2. Come on, you can do it. Bing, 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 bing. Ah! Nice. Okay. Nice. Shaped like ancient text. What are we gonna call our F Unknown? I got it. You guys don't need... No, watch this. You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna be amazed. Hold on. You don't even gotta tell me. I got this. Fuck. Wad. Fuck Wad. Fuck way. Fuck Wad. Fuck Wad the Unknown. Lord Fuckwad. It has been decreed. He is Lord Fuckwad of the Kingdom of Dulat. Dun 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 dun. Give me my Lileep. Lileep. Hello, Tyranitar. How are you doing here en route early? Bye-bye. Hello, Kyogre. How are you doing here en route early? Hi, Lileep. What the fuck, man? Okay. Astonish? Huh? Fuck it. I don't wanna kill it. Gimme. Gimme. Fun known would have been good too. Yeah, Zangoose became Gwyn. It was the final boss. There was a Zangoose that was the final boss. Give me this fucking Lily, please. Swear to God. Swear to God. All right, I'm gonna risk one more Astonish and be disappointed. Watch. Boink. Okay. Woo. Gimme. Gimme, Lileep. Gimme. Oh, come on. Gimme my Pokemon. Give me my Pokemon. Pokemon. Okay, fuck you. Give me this fucking Pokemon. Pokemon. Fuck me. Come on. How many balls? Gimme. Oh my god, man. What, do you need the Premier Ball? Is that what it is? Do you need the Premier Ball? You fucking piece of shit. Come on, man! Come on! You gotta be smoking my dick right now. You gotta be smoking my wee-wee. Come on! You son of a bitch! Oh, and it's getting hit with recoil. That might be working in my favor. You come... What the fuck, man? How many? You gotta be smoking my dick right now. Like, what the hell was that? What the hell was that, man? At least I got it. You don't deserve a nice name. I am ashamed. I am ashamed of you. Ashamed. That's how I feel, and that's what you are going to be. Not ashamed. 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 I am ashamed of this Lilip. You should be ashamed for making me use, what was that, like 17 balls to catch it? Come on now. I can't, okay? Remember, the rules of the Nuzlocke is I can only catch the first Pokemon that I see on a route, and Lilip was the first one I saw, so no Kyogre. No Kyogre, and no Tyranitar. Hey, smoking your dick, that's a good way to express disappointment, let me tell you. I am interested in becoming a meth head. Kendall Roy, the heir with the flair. Yeah, Kendall, good. We love Kendall. We love Kendall around here. So good. Kendall's so good. Nyarlathotep is a malicious creature. He sure is. Beep, 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 beep. What am I doing? Oh, I guess I suppose I should see whether or not... With my one ball... Hold on. Mate, let me get some money, maybe. Hold on. What's the order here? We'll keep you guys in the back for now. Ashamed. I'm ashamed of you, Lilip. I'm ashamed of you, Lilip. Alright, Quillfish, give me some money. Give me some money. One? I don't remember the words to the Cum song. Sorry, guys. One again? Speaking of I Cum, where's Ubermensch? What happened to Ubermensch? We haven't seen Ubermensch today. That's a darn shame. Money, please, yeah. $80. Hold on now! Okay, he'll make it. He'll make it. Okay. $80. 80 Poké Dollars? That was all you had in your measly little pockets? You little shit? Come on. It's supposed to be loaded out here. No, I'm 20 away. Okay, I guess I'll see what my first one is, but I only got one chance to catch it, so... Come on, baby. What do we got? Anything good? Anything that I'm gonna be sad about that I'm not gonna get here? Oh, mustard! Oh, mustard! I want to know mustard! Constrict. I want to know mustard. Can I have that? I swear to God, if I get an Omastar with one ball and it took 17 with a Lilip, I'm gonna be very disappointed. More ashamed. Okay, I'm not ashamed. You're okay, ashamed. We lost the Omastar element. Now the thing is here, now that I'm strapped for cash and Pokeballs, I'm gonna have to be real careful with my mons here, because in all likelihood, I might not get enough money to catch more Pokemon. And I might need to be sticking with what I got here. Which is fuckwad. Ashamed. Oh, and I forgot to name Loudred. Loudred the Loudred. Sorry, Loudred. You're not worthy of a... It's because I was so ashamed. I knew in the past that I would be so ashamed with ashamed that I didn't have the heart to name you. I'm sorry. Hello, Kingler. Oh my fucking god. What hidden power is this? Bubble, don't kill me? Okay. What are you? Hidden power what? No, it's neutral. Whatever it is. Can I switch? Oh wait, no, I'm grinding. I don't have to ask when I'm grinding. That's right. Okay, I don't have to ask when I'm grinding. Just shift. Oh fuck. Blaziken, how you doing, Blaziken? Nice to have you here. As you can see, we're doing some Blaziken gaming. Blaziken gaming. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten into One Piece, so I didn't know about that, Elijah. But I bet it does. I bet it does. Which outer god cousin? Oh, I didn't see that. Find more. Cthulhu, the latter even is the name of I think Cthulhu is more interesting to me. I like Cthulhu. I like Cthulhu, Nicholas. Cthulhu cool. Hello, Squirt. What up, Squirt? See you later, Squirt. I have never played Killer 7, but I will take your word for it, Nicholas. What is this song? Oh, Earthbound. Cute. Hidden power? I want to see if it's... Nope. What is this hidden power, man? Oh, shit! Well, wait. Is it dumb enough? Is it too dumb to use? No, it's not. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh. Okay. No grinding here. No grinding here with that thing there. No thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Over here. Holy shit, I almost lost fuckwad. Whew. I'm doing Radical Red Nuzlocke. Right now, oh, thank you. Good luck with yours, Blaziken. Good luck with yours. I'm doing a new Nuzlocke I created. As you can see the rules right up there. It's hardcore Nuzlocke with the rules up above. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun so far. We already had a run killer. So that was interesting. One Piece gets really good after episode 2391. I bet it does. I'll take your word for it. In future Pokemon games, I would make all gym leaders use a Pokemon without focusing on one type to make them more unpredictable. What do you mean, Koke? Because, I mean, they don't have one type. If you saw last time with Roxanne, she had a Registeel and then a Zangoose, which is Steel and then normal. So, there was none of that. I think I might be mishearing what you're trying to say here. What is with all the legendaries here? I thought I clicked the no wild legendaries option. But okay! Powder Snow hitting me that hard. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I'm gonna get Nair Lothotep done eventually, but I probably will go do that character in iterations. You know what I mean? I probably won't tackle everything at once. Well, I'm not sure about that actually, because his story is really short. His Lovecraft story is really short. Okay, I gotta be careful with how much I grind here because I can't get past level 15 or get close to getting past level 15. Has there ever been a villain you've legit been scared by, especially one you've covered? So, like I said, I can, like, imagine how scary it would be if I was, like, in a story with that, like, if I was one of the characters, the victims of the villain in a story. But there's never been a villain that's, like, made me scared to, like, walk around in the dark. You know what I mean? Or kept me up at night. Like I've said it before on, like, tier list streams and stuff. I actually read horror stories to sleep. So, like, I'll open up No Sleep on Reddit and read some creepypastas before I fall asleep. You know what I mean? So, nothing really scares me like that. Because I know it's fake, you know? Knowing it's fake, it just doesn't make it scary for me. Like, I am scared. I understand if it was real and I was in a situation. Oh shit, well, I can, can I switch? Can I switch? Can I fucking switch, please? Can I switch? You son of a bitch. I wasn't paying attention! Shit! Okay. Whatever. He's probably gonna die to— No! Like, I would be scared if they were real, but I'm not scared sitting reading it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. No, I've never had nightmares about a villain or anything. Oh, I see. Okay, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, if I can read scary stories, or like I've even like worked late into the night reading horrible villain stuff, or watching horror movies and stuff like that, and not been, you know, sitting up in my room like scared or have nightmares about him. It's just how I am, I guess. Hold on, I need to go grind Lily a little bit. Let me go grind him up. Ashamed. I'm so ashamed of you. Ashamed. Alright, how many moves do you got? I didn't even see. There's only been like, yeah. Maybe there will be someday, but you only have one move, cool. As of right now, Elijah, nothing has given me that effect. Bond Rune from Maiden Abyss and Am. Yeah, I mean, the thought of what Am would do scares me, but it's never like given me nightmares, you know? I heard from a couple other streams that you've watched Arcane Season 2. What are your overall thoughts on it? Do you think James can be classified as evil considering? If I said I've seen the whole thing, I misspoke. I've only seen a couple episodes of Arcane Season 2. I still need to... I still need to watch the whole thing. So I can't say yet, Ian. My bad if I said I've seen the whole thing. I don't know why I would have said that, because it was a lie, and I apologize for lying if I did. The only time I got creeped out was reading the bits of American Psycho, the actual book. Yeah, like, welcome back, Tracy, by the way. Again, I wasn't like sitting up at night getting horrified or had to put it down. I read the whole thing without, you know, putting it down. But I did, while I was reading it, I was like, damn, this is the most fucked up thing I have ever read for sure. Like, there is no contest. No contest. This is the most horrific. Okay, we're switching out. Sorry. This is the most horrific thing I've ever read. Because it's so graphic. You know what I mean? It's so graphic. You think Saw is bad? Try Saw, but you're reading for 20 pages about everything that goes on in Saw. Like, that's the American Psycho book, and that shit is crazy. Come on, can I not get Rayquazas and Articunos? What is with this area and having wild... I thought I clicked the no legendaries option. I really did. Okay. Oh, no! I gotta stop pressing so fast. Please don't kill it. Okay. I gotta stop pressing so fast, man. I keep mashing it. I can't mash. No mashing. It's giving me fucking... This is scaring me. This shit is scaring me. Me mashing this button and almost losing my guys is scaring me. That's the real villain. Right here. Is me. Mashing. That is alright, LaRue. Got into a long yap about Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's cool. I fucking love the dog. What's the dog's name again? Pochita? I fucking love Pochita. You know, change. Fucking barking dog. And a fucking... What is this? Is this just the legend? I mean, thank God that didn't kill anything. Am I just not going to see any more legendaries the rest of the game because they're all here for some reason? What fucking option did I press? If I see legendaries galore in the next route, I might have to, like, redo this shit or something, because this is a little ridiculous. Yeah, the rat scene was bad. The rat scene was bad. No, he didn't come in at a weird time, Tracy. It's just I'm fucking up, so I'm stressing myself out because I keep accidentally killing my guys. It's a Nuzlocke, and if any of my Pokemon faint, that means they're dead, and I have to release them. And I don't have many options right now because I don't have any Pokeballs and little money, so it's not like I can get anything else. I gotta be very careful with what I got here. So careful that I'm doing this shit, you know? So careful. Oh, is it? I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a shot, Elijah. Catching a rock one I've named for them. Girthquake! Oh shit! Tracy just dropped a fantastic name for a rock type. Yeah, if I get another rock type, Tracy, it's gonna be Girthquake. In your honor. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, the only thing that it doesn't keep me up at night, but it turns my stomach, right? Like watching Saw, I don't enjoy that shit. I'm like, okay, this is a little much and gross, you know, but I'm not like thinking about it. What the fuck, man? What's okay, I gotta see what option I pressed. It's not gonna tell me because it doesn't save the thing, but I said prevent wild legendaries, randomize unique Pokemon. Okay. I don't even know how there's this much of a variety on this route. Like, how is there like 5 different legendaries? Is there usually 5 different types of Pokemon on this route? I don't know. Hey, that would be nice, Tracy, but it's the gambling life that I've chosen. Gambling is very stressful. It's very on your seat, on the edge of your seat type stuff, you know? Yeah, Pochita is the best. You're almost up to date on the manga. I haven't read anything past when Makima died, so that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Like, how is there 7 different types of Pokemon on this route? That's crazy. What is this? What did I fuck up something? I must have fucked up a setting. because there's no way there's this many types of Pokemon on this route. But the fact that I keep seeing more different, like the same ones, shows me that they are random to a certain degree. Or like, it's not like every Pokemon under the sun can be here. I do not know what Kachi is, but I will take your word for it, Nicholas. Oh shit, is this from Legend of Mana? No. It's very similar to the... What song is that from Legend of Mana? When you're in the town, like the desert town? Anyone who's played Legend of Mana? The song is very similar to that. What if the implication is that Rayquaza is ass? Is that a hot take right there, Mastermind? I am typically a glass half full type of guy, so I mean, just nuclear war stuff. Nuclear war stuff makes me feel a little depressed. Because again, that's those I can't do anything about it. You know, it's something out of my control that if it happens, I'm just totally fucked and I got nothing to do. Those kind of stories, they make me depressed a little bit. But I am optimistic that that won't happen, and yeah, I'm typically a half glass full kind of guy. It's a hot take straight from the oven. Well, that's a little much, Mastermind. How you gonna say that? How you gonna say that about dear old Rayquaza? Rayquaza, great. I feel like it kind of is a hot take, but like I think he's less flashy than the other dragon type, so he's underestimated. Yeah, he's a little less flashy, isn't he? He's not my favorite dragon type, so I mean I'm not that mad at it. If you don't like Rayquaza, that's fine. What is my favorite dragon type? Where's my favorites list? Boom. Dragon type. Dragon. Bam. Appleton. Appleton is my favorite dragon type. And that's definitely a flashy, fleshy boy. Love me that Appleton. And my favorite third gen is Flagon, so it's not even Rayquaza. Drampa, great. It was a hard between Drampa and Turtonator. Pick my favorite. There. Turtonator, great. Love Turtonator. I like the goofy mons. I like goofy Pokemon and I like object Pokemon. Those are my favorites. The one that I've been exposed to, I sure do. I sure do, Elijah. I mean, the couple that I've been exposed to in Fallout New Vegas. Otherwise, I don't know jack about Fallout villains. However, the patrons and the members know that soon enough, I will know about another Fallout villain. So yeah, there's that. Dusclops. Get astonished. Bam! Get astonished. Bam! I love having these Pokemon that only have one move. It means I don't have to use my my drawing card thing. For now, at least. I mean, Unknown will always have one move, so that works. Axorus is cool. Oh yeah, the zombie apocalypse will be horrible, Mastermind. Horrible, the zombie apocalypse. Dragonair's pretty cool. Hey, yeah, Gyarados cool too. Gyarados cool too. Dragonair and Gyarados are good picks. In fact, you know what? I think it'd be hard pressed to find a dragon type that, like, yeah, some of them aren't as great as others, but here, I'm gonna save because we're actually about done with the stream. We're gonna look at dragon types real quick. I'm just gonna do that twice just to make sure because I'm paranoid. All right. If I see a shitload of legendaries next time we play, I'm gonna redo the randomizer because I'm not dealing with fucking legendary wild Pokemon throughout every fucking route. That's gonna be ridiculous. But if you look at the dragon types, like there's a few where you can be like, I don't like this one, like Druddigon. Druddigon's goofy, but I kind of like Druddigon, right? In fact, I probably put him as my favorite Gen 5. No, I didn't. I put Hydreigon, but I do like Druddigon, kind of goofy, but he cool still, you know. But yeah, like all of them, Goomy and Sliggoo and Goodra, they're goofy too. They're cute though. Jangmo is a little weird, Regidrago, Dragonite, you know. But overall, the Dragon type is a very solid type design-wise. Like, there's very few that you find in the Dragon type category where you're like, yeah, these outright suck. Dragalge is probably one of my favorites. Turtonator, Dragalge, Appleton. Like I said, I like the goofy ones. or the sinister ones. Dragalge kind of sinister, you know. Or did I put Dragalge as my favorite dragon on here, or my favorite poison? I know I did. Yeah, see, favorite poison Gen 6. Favorite dragon was Tyrantrum, because Tyrantrum cool. But yeah, dragon type pretty good. I like the dragon type, you know. Dragon type good. Oh yeah, no, it'd be hell. It'd be hell, Mastermind. I agree. It'd definitely be hell. Oh, probably. I probably will find the guy horrifying. Well, that's fine with me. That's fine with me, Nicholas. But yeah. Alright guys, so like I said, I'm sorry that the stream was late today, and I'm sorry that I'm ending a little early today, and I'm sorry I didn't stream on Sunday, but I had some difficulties, some life stuff to deal with, you know, it happens. But Thursday, we're going to do a longer stream for you guys. I'm going to probably start streaming at 1 or 2. I'll let you know, and you'll see in the schedule. But yes, I have to go check on Stu's dogs here in a second. But yeah, you'll see in the stream schedule for YouTube on Thursday what time I'm going to start streaming. I'll decide after tomorrow, because I'm going to do some vial work tomorrow and see where I'm at and see how much time I need for that. It's a movie this week, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me. But yeah, it was fun. I'm liking the Pokemon. I love Pokemon, and I'm glad to be playing Pokemon finally. I did love Night Rain. Still going to play Night Rain on my own, but I think this is a fun experience for all of us, for all the viewers, for me. It was a good time. Thank you all for being here as usual. I appreciate all of you. It was fun having Vial Talk today. But on Thursday, we're going to see if we can't get a little further in this here gamble lock I got going. But until then, everybody, hope you have a good night. Stay Sweeney. And we will see you Thursday. I'm sure it will, Tracy. Thank you for the well wishes. I appreciate it. Good night, everybody. See you later. I can work this program. I know help.